Only one man will leave the ring alive, and he will be the king of the kickboxers.
Come around my sister again, and I'll kill you.
In his explosive motion picture debut, Jeff Speakman is the perfect weapon.
In this ring, you've got to be more than tough. American Kickboxer 1.
Dolph Lundgren. Brandon Lee. Showdown in Little Tokyo.
And Don, the Dragon Wilson. Black belt.
I don't charge to take out the garbage.
Comes the hottest stars of martial arts. Jeff Wincott of Martial Law 2, undercover in the series Night Heat. Karen Shepard, two-time women's black belt kata champion. Matthias Hughes of Star Trek 6, Kickboxer 2, Talons of the Eagle and black belt. And Brigitte Nielsen of Beverly Hills Cop 2, Rocky 4, and Cobra. Mission of Justice.
I think I've had enough police protection. Rapid fire. Not the face.
It's the ultimate hand-to-hand combat. To the death. Finish him. Shoot fighter. Fight to the death. Heroes don't come easy. Street Night. Back in action. Fist of the North Star. Kenshiro!
What doctor are you?
There you go. That was exciting, wasn't it? So welcome, everyone. Make me a bit smaller. So that was the intro to the... This is the third part of this bloody thing that was supposed to be a one-off because there's just too many films and too many actors. So we'll just have a quick recap of who we have done. Good evening, Michael Myers, Franz, and Richard. So we started with Keith Cook all the way back in September, I think that was. Then we had Gary Daniels, it was Jeff Wincott, the late great Richard Norton, Cynthia Rothrock, Jeff Speakman, Matthias Hughes, Dolph Lundgren, Brandon Lee, Lauren Avedon, Billy Blanks, Keith Vitale, Daniel Bernhardt, and Don the Dragon Wilson. So we had Chuck Norris, I thought that was it. And then Bolo Young was the last one we ended on last month. Or was it earlier this month? So we're going to finish off. I think we got 8, maybe only 7. We'll see how it goes. So if I just load up the next person, who is I'm all separate folders. You have to present. Oh, that's how I suffer. But we shall go through the shenanigans. No. There we go. Choose the right picture. Oh, hang on. I should say, should have sorted this, but yes. Okay. There we go. No shirt on, so brace yourselves for these pictures. Here we go. It's going to be Michael J. White. He is still acting today. I watched him in a film this week with Dolph Lundgren and previous guest, Charlotte Kirk. So he was in Exit Protocol as one of those military hitmen people. But yeah, he's been making tons of films this millennium. But we'll go see what he's done in the 90s first. The Fist of North... Oh, hang on. It's kicking off. The Fist of North Star film was pants. I watched the anime constantly as a kid. Ooh, I've not seen that one. I remember seeing Fist. I remember seeing Fisting in the satellite channels too. There you go. There we go. Brandon's here. bulge. His biceps are bulging. There you go. Right. So let's see what he did. Michael J. White. He was in Toxic Avenger 2 and 3 in the 80s. Just popping up as an executive in that. That was his first acting role. But then his first film is not True Identities. I'm going to go the wrong way. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 is what we're looking at today. He was uncredited as audience man. So we'll ignore that one. We will go back to True Identity, which he is Alley Guy #1, and he was only as Michael White in these days. So excellent fun, you know. Remember seeing him in Toxic 2. Yes, he does stand out because he is a big lad in body. Right, so True Identity we can skip, and then he was in where's the picture? Universal Soldiers. There we go. He was in the first Universal Soldier as a soldier. Why not? And as everyone's going to point out to me, he is also the bad guy in Universal Soldier 2, which is what ends the decade of the 90s with. Yep, True Identity. Exactly. Michael Myers. I actually rented it, watched it with my mother, who constantly took the picture of it throughout. I can't blame her, to be honest. He's in On Deadly Ground. Oh, for about 2 seconds. Oh, I don't know if I got that. It's been so long since I got these pictures together. I don't know what we've got. Why? Hang on, my pictures are out of sync for some sodden reason. Right, let's try again. Okay, right, here we go. Right, there we go. So Universal Soldier. Oh, here we go. Then we have the fun times coming up. It's been so long since I've done this. You think I know better by now? Right there. So he's in Prototype, which is he is the Prototype in 1992's Prototype. He went from a 6.1 in Universal Soldier to a 3.0 in Prototype. It looks awesome, but I'm guessing it probably isn't. Does anyone know that one? Oh, yes. Hello, Ramon. Yes. So no takers on that one. Then we get full contact with 4 world champion kickboxers. And that is where he played a character called Lowball. Also in an episode of Saved by the Bell and Renegade on TV. But this is 1993's Full Contact, where I don't think he's one of the main guys. Okay. To this day, I've not seen True Identity. I'm probably not missing much. Yeah. I remember it on ITV about midnight. I think I rented it back in the day because that was back when Lenny was, well, before he wasn't funny. I loved his BBC show. There you go. So, yes, as someone said, he's on Dudley Ground as an oil worker, uncredited in 94. Then he did an episode of Martin, Living Single. And then we get to Lion Strike with Don the Dragon Wilson, where he is Silvio. I don't think it's a big a big part. Let's have a look. I can't see the because yeah, these posters are very hard to find because these are straight to video stuff. Jerry Trimble. I think that guy from Full Contact cover is the mullet guy from King of the Kickboxers. Yes, Jerry Trimble. I've tried to get. Oh yeah, I see him. I thought it was a footballer for a second, but yeah, I've tried to get Jerry on, but no such luck yet. Then we get to Ballistic, which has got Corey Everson and Richard Roundtree, and then Imagine Holden, which I don't know who that is, but in Ballistic he's Quint, still as Michael White. But then he did a TV movie called Tyson, where he played Mike Tyson in 1995. A couple of episodes of NYPD Blue, episode of Jag, TV movie The Captive Hark, the James Mink story. But I can't see. Yeah, these pictures are so bad quality that you can find. Oh, there it is, Tyson. 15 over here. George C. Scott, Paul Winfield, and Michael J. White, third listing, even though he's the title character. Corey Everson of Shaft sold. Yes, it does look interesting, doesn't it? I'll have a quick look at what that one's about. It's not X versus Sever. It's just, I guess many people might have thought that was a sequel to this. Directed by Kim Bass. Jessie Gavin is no ordinary policewoman. She knows how to handle herself in any situation. She's an undercover cop, part of an elite police team, and highly skilled in lethal martial arts. After a government witness was supposed to protect is killed, she is suspended from the force. The next day, her partner is found dead. Has she been set up? But, Maggie Holden is a lady. Charles Napier's in it. Sam Jones from Flash. James Liu. Richard Roundtree. Michael J. White. Quite down the list. But there you go. Could be good. It's only got an hour and a half of your time. 4.5. Go ballistic. Typical 90s action movie. What more do you want? So there's that. Oh, no. Oh, I'm guessing that's Lenny Henry's film. Right. One of the ones starring White I kind of like was Black Dynamite. He is awesome in Black Dynamite. That's in the 2000s, where he plays a Shaft-typed martial artist. George C. Scott. They don't make him like anymore. Yeah. Would you say? I guess he was leading man back in the day, but actually more character actor, isn't he? Yeah. James Liu is in Bloody Evelyn. Could be here all night with his films. Right. So there's Tyson. There's Captive Heart with Lou Gossett Jr. Oh, is it Lewis? Hello, Lewis. Lou Gossett Jr. So that's based on the true story. And then we get Louis L. L'Amour. I haven't heard that name for a while because that's the book my dad used to read. I didn't know they made some films, but there you go. Got Linda Kowalowski from Crocodile Dundee. It's a TV movie where he plays a carpenter. So moving right along. Unless someone wants to say something about that. Nope. Good. Right. Then 2 Days in the Valley. Daniello, Jeff Daniels, Terry Hatcher, Glenn Headley, Marsha Mason, Paul Mazeroski, James Spader, and Eric Stoltz. One of those Pulp Fiction ripoffs back in the day. Yes, Linda Kozlowski is interesting. That does a name that speaks interestingly. So although this 2 Days in the Valley has a 6.5, he was Buck. BDB, Buck. But probably not the main guy. And then we get City of Industry, which is another acting film where he's Odell Williams. So, he wasn't trained in the martial arts. It wasn't something he did as much as the others. I'm not going to read that out, Franz, but I will bring it up. Because, who is it? It's not Terry Hatcher. Is it Marsha Mason, I'm guessing, out of that list? The Valleys, you see. But yeah, City of Industry. Then we get to his most famous role, probably. 2 Days is probably the best ripoff of Pulp Fiction. There you go. All right. So then Spawn, of course, in 97. Big film. Didn't start the franchise they'd hoped. Who's directing it? Okay. But it does have the lovely, was it Melinda Clark's in that, in very tight leather, if that's all your sort of thing. But unfortunately, she sort of just disappears from the film, I think. If that's the one I'm thinking of. Michael J. White was the gun seller in City of Industry. She doesn't do any fights. Lucy Liu gets her boobs out, though. Everyone's watching that tonight. Charlize Theron's first role is 2 Days. Makes sense, because what was it? Back in the day of reindeer games and devil's advocates and stuff. Right, so yes. So what year was Spawn? 97, I think I said. So I've only got a few films of his to go. Unfortunately, there's The Thieves, one I don't know, but he is credited, and it does have Rebecca De Mornay, but it does have the late, great Andre Bauer. Always loved anything he was in, or he was the best thing he was in. But obviously not a martial arts type film. Yes, Theron was in Children's Corner for about 2 seconds. Cool one. Yes. I always call it 10 things to do in Denver when you're dead, but that might be a Mandela effect. Killing Zoe, I still haven't seen that. And all go. Ian's late. Detention for Ian. Put him in there. I love Spawn back in the day. It is crap. I have nostalgic fondness for it. So I have to pick up the Arrow disc. It's got a great soundtrack as well. Ironically, Spawn. Yes, it didn't spawn any sequels. I see what you did there. But yeah, Stick of Thieves. Oh, came across my VHS of the widescreen. Oh, moldy as hell. Probably still plays. I find all my moldy tapes do play. They just fuck up make the heads dirty afterwards. I don't Devil's Advocate handy, no. Because I got the widescreen one, and I think the widescreen one's a cardboard box from the one I got. But welcome, Ian. Now sit down and be quiet. Right, here we go. So then, yeah, these are out of whack because I didn't add it to the list for some reason. Ringmaster with Jerry Springer. Must have missed that one. Where he plays Desmond, Starlater's boyfriend. I watched that because it's got Michael. Is it Michael Dudikoff? Someone's in it. Another martial artist to appear on the list, but it's not good. But then he did Breakfast of Champions, which is is it a Disney film? Can't remember now. But yeah, Bruce Willis in a massive bomb. But yeah, he was pointy in Thick of Thieves. I saw it too much. So he's got one, two, three, 4 credits for 1999. Read Thick of Thieves. This is Breakfast of Champions, and then he had time for a TV movie, Mutiny, based on a true story, which I think he's headlining. There's no cast list. But he plays Ben Cooper, and then finally kicks off the decade or the millennium with Van Damme's Universal Soldier: The Return, not playing the same character. But it does have Van Damme facing off against AI that's put in his body. And, great novel, terrible film for Breakfast of Champions. Killing Zoe is awesome, quite different, and great if you can get into his vibe. There you go. No, it's the Kurt Vonnegut story, definitely not for the kiddies. Okay, right. There's that. So that's Michael J. White. Not many martial arts, but he does do it on and off in the last few years as well. So, who's up next? Let me bring this up. Make sure it's in order. Where is it? I think I've done it. The Devil's Mold. Universal Soldier is bloody awful. I saw that in the cinema. I saw both Universal Soldiers in the cinema. Right. Let's have a look. Who's next? Who's fucking next? It's Ian Thomas Griffith. Don't think he's Welsh. Let's have a look. No, born in Connecticut. He was trained as an opera singer and majored in English literature and music, and then was cast in Broadway for Best of the Whorehouse in Texas. So, of course, he came back for he stopped acting in about 2007, came back for Cobra Kai. But let's see what we can get up to. He was in Time Cop 2, which was in 2003, and in Triple X in 2002. So let's go back to Karate Kid Part 3 in 89, and then his first film in this list, if I can go the right way, it's Rock Hudson biography, a TV movie. He did one decent action flick. Which one was that? Spawn? Didn't watch Unisoul till a few years ago. It's throwaway, but it's all right. Oh, Universal Soldier 2. Yeah, it definitely is. It's like 80 minutes or something ridiculous. So, yes. No martial arts in that one. There we go. Sometimes the keyboard doesn't work. Right. But here we go. Ulterior Motives. You get headlines in this... what's it called? Kill Fee, it's also known as. Is Jack Blaylock in 1992's Kill Fee. It's a lot of these, so many common names. It's just Excessive Force has a good cast, but it's incredibly ordinary. Okay, but in a world, brute force isn't enough. This is the crane anyway. Okay, as an action hero, that is, yes. Some of these people do real acting sometimes. There's excessive force, of course. Of course, it's a course. So yeah, growing the hair out for that one. So excessive force was in 1992 as well as Kill Fee. So I think I can't remember which one I've seen now. They all merge into one when you watch them in a row. But it looks like he wrote this one, produced it. It's another one I'm going to try and get hold of. Tony Todd's in it, Burt Young, Charlotte Lewis, James Earl Jones, Lance Henriksen. See, I can see why you said that's the best one. Maybe it's, yeah, I think I've seen this one. Excessive Force 2 is unrelated with a woman as the person, as the hero. Yeah, there you go. I think it's Charlotte Lewis. That man looks like a Gene Splicer, William Dafoe, and Richard E. Grant. Do I take VHS and DVDs, as in donations? Yes, I will look after them. Oh, there you go. No, yeah, no worries. Thank you. It's very kind of you. But so there's excessive force. Then we get Crackerjack. Now, all the British people in the audience went to Crackerjack back at me, I hope. But yes, I don't think it's a cliffhanger ripoff. But I think, is there 3 Crackerjack films, if I'm correct? All unrelated. So this does have Natasha Kinski and Christopher Plummer. A cop on a vacation at a mountain resort comes to the rescue when the resort is taken over by violent criminals. Sounds familiar. Who else is in this? No names are jumping out. But the film is considered to be a die-hard copycat. But yeah, came out August 18th. Yeah, it's not much about it otherwise. Skid Row cliff. Maybe Gareth has a slot like Blockbuster Video where you can drop your VHS through the slot after us if you can drive all the way here. Trailer Netherlands already tried to introduce him as the next action star. I think all of these people on this list that we did at some point have been the next action star and came in at a time when it wasn't the best, or the film they got wasn't regarded, because we were spot for choice back then. I would have thought Christopher Plummer was a bit too classy for films like this. He does seem cool, did seem Christopher Plummer, but whether he'd do something for the money or just for the good fun, yeah. Natasha Kinski, worth a watch. She was in a few action films as well, wasn't she? Terminal Velocity and some other. It's a god-awful movie, it's Crackerjack. Yeah, she says she swallows in Terminal Velocity. There you go. Don't do a watch party, please, Gareth. Yeah, all right, fine. Just for a moment. All right, let's move along then to Beyond Forgiveness with Rutger Hauer and John Rhys Davies. And it looks like an action film, but is it? I'm not sure if he's kicking anyone in the teeth. Don't recognize any of the names. That came out in 1994. So that and Crackerjack in 1 year. Actually, so all of these he has a less. I just realized I've seen one of these movies, Best of the Best, showing on your background wallpaper. I saw it a couple of months ago after you guys recommended it. So yes, I think 1 or 2 are the best ones that people said. Oh, thank you. You've got my email. If you want to send me some pictures, I'll have a look. She's in Savior, but gets exploded before her name comes up in the title. So that's a shame. Tony's here. Good evening. He's still cracking on with his memoirs. Good luck with that. Own this one. Watchable at best. Too much of a cheap Eastern Europe. That's a shame. Oh, Wendy's for dinner. I wish I had Wendy's for dinner. I think the nearest Wendy's to me is London. Right, then we get to Hollow Point. This one looks weird. I don't know how this passed me by with this cast. Thomas Ian Griffith, Tia Carrera, John Lithgow, and Donald Sutherland in a 90s action flick. So let's have a look at that one. Hollow Point from 96. So we had another couple of years off. It's a Sidney J. Fury film. Livingston is trying to merge Russian, Chinese, and Italian gangsters into a single group with huge amounts of money and FBI and power. FBI agent Susan and DI agent Max are trying to stop them. Who could be Max? And who could be Diane? So yeah, Robert Ito from Quincy's in it, so already a good start. Funny and entertaining movie. There you go. There's a comedy? Oh. Weird. I'll have to check that one out. Way up. Yep. Oh, there you go. See, best 2 is the best of the best. Bloody hell. Rutger Hauer was class. It's amazing how much crap he started. Yes, when I looked at his 90s after he passed, I thought, bloody hell. He must have had a film a month. Again, let's go into the high class. They would do the occasional B movie, yes. No wonder Thomas Ingram has 50 names. He looks like everyone. Beyond Forgiveness, he looks like John Lewis. Yeah, him and Robert Darby. On Hollow Point, looks like Harris Dickinson. Ooh, going technical now. Kenneth here, good evening. Where did you get? Where is it? Oh, yeah, that one. I think I got a few of them. I got them from the cinema back in when the film came out. But, right, where are we? Hollow Point. Oh, there's some idiot got 2 posters for this. Idiot. I don't think it's got a different. No. Okay. Doesn't have a different name or sequel. Right. Then we get Behind Enemy Lines. Not Beyond. I was going to say, is it a different name? But before whatever his name is, and Gene Hackman's film. So this is pretty much the same sort of story. This is 1997's, where he played Mike Weston. And directed by Mark Griffiths. No relation. An ex-Marine returns to Vietnam, where he learns his former mercenary partner, who he thought was killed, is being held by a sadistic general. So it's got Chris Mulkey, Courtney Gaines, hey, Pinocchio. That's about it. An incredibly insipid movie. So bad, it's just plain bad. But there you go. Where was it filmed? Does it say? Philippines. There you go. Of course it was. Right. The professor's here. I can get your comments today, Professor. You'll be pleased to know. They seem way too good for it. Looks like a random me movie. It's weird, isn't it? Because you'd think they'd be quite expensive to have for the time. I guess, what was it? Sean Connery got $250,000 for that one day working on Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, didn't he? That looks good. Couldn't even be bothered. The E in Behind Enemy Lines looks like it's a hang-on picture. That is true. Sorry, I'm late. Have we done? Funny enough, Red Brown is not on the list. Some of his films might be here, but he's not. Yes, that's it. The Owen Wilson film really isn't bad. That's why he didn't do more action films. Yeah, it quite suited him. But there was, what's that, 3 Behind Enemy Lines films, all unconnected. Behind Enemy Lines looked like a Grant Mitchell SS program or some shit. Yes, that's exactly the poster you get on the VHS. But then we get Cull the Conqueror, which I think should wondered why I haven't seen. But let's have a look. This is from 1997 as well, so he's a busy man. Another film coming up. He is General Taligago. I'm not familiar with this one. A barbarian warrior becomes king and battles with a resurrected evil sorceress to keep his newly inherited kingdom. Is it from the Conan the Barbarian writer? So Kevin Sorbo is Cull. So that's why it says Kevin Sorbo on the front, and I didn't realize. I thought that was Richie Grant Tia Carrera's in it. As must be the lovely lady. Thomas Ian Griffith might be the bad guy in this one. Edgar Tudor Pole is in it. Sven Ol Thorsten's in it as King Bora. Pat Roach is in it. Terry O'Neill is in it. John Hallam is in it. So, but it was it's watchable or funny stuff, as someone said. So yeah, Sorbo was Hercules and Cull. Tagline is Son of Conan. Was originally meant to be Conan the Conqueror, so it was supposed to be the 3rd Conan film. The script was rewritten as Cull when Kevin Sorbo, when Arnie refused to do it. There you go. Filmed in Slovakia, to no one's surprise. Let's see what. Yeah, he did a movie called Avalanche. There you go. Not a very good one. Hercules. I can imagine Owen Wilson walking away from an explosion and doing this. Wow. Yes. He had a nose for good movies. Didn't Sutherland have money problems in the late 80s? So he went through a bit of Nicolas Cage phase before Nicolas Cage, yes. And Robert De Niro, and then needed money. Looks like the Cobra knife. Could be, yeah. Just not showing it all because they can't. I've seen Cull, another ITV Midnight Job. Edward Tudor Paul, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. It's not the Crystal Maze. Remember Cull the Conqueror being a CIC release over here? It went straight to video. The man who did the Crystal Maze, pretty much. Didn't Avalanche... I was thinking of Avalanche with the Hoff that was mentioned before, but there could be more. So, of course, Ian is in John Carpenter's Vampires, where he's the bad guy, cutting people in half. He also did The Guardian, not the newspaper, a TV movie that has no details. So as we everyone knows, Vampires. Let's move along to Avalanche. There it is. So this is a different Avalanche, I think, to the Hoffs. Lost interest in the Kuzma. Yeah, I lost interest in Crystal Maze as soon as Edward, whoever it was. And then the new Christmas kicked his corpse. So yes, this is obviously a German poster. The best I could find. But C. Thomas Howell and Thomasine Griffith. Was Avalanche in a city? Ooh, let's have a look at this. So, he was very busy in 1999. 98 was Vampires on its own. He started a helicopter pilot with a husband and his wife in the frozen north, tagging foxes for a environmental protection agency. When an avalanche hits the group, the husband is killed, and only by the pilot's perseverance is the wife is saved. 2 years later, the wife takes on a corporation and wants to extend the oil pipeline across the tundra above. So it's co-written by Ian Thomas Griffith. Let me just double check. So yeah, they're drilling oil. It's going to cause an avalanche, and of course, I'm guessing it does. Spoilers. Thank you, Professor. When did the 13th Warrior and Antonio Banderas come back? I think that was 99 as well. I watched it, but it wasn't the same. And the last one season with him. Oh, and it was yeah. Own this one on DVD too. Unhappy face. Is that Vampires or Avalanche? He was a good chief vampire. Yeah, he was a nasty bastard, that wasn't he? Really fancied the cliffhanger riff stuff, didn't he? Yes. Yes, Soul Man did not help his career. But I guess he did hit it after Soul Man, didn't he? He's a musician now. Should do I don't know. With him. Ian Griffith's just different. In every photograph, he could commit a crime and nobody would identify him in a lineup. This is what I'm finding out. Because I haven't recognized any of his pictures yet when he's on the cover. So that's Avalanche. Then we get A Taste for Murder. I'm assuming I have the right poster here. Where is that? Or not? Oh, yeah. So this is I got the wrong fucking poster there. Ignore that one. Let's come up. So we got to The Secret of Giving. So what I was supposed to show you was the unexpected Mrs. Polyfax, a TV movie from 99 with Angela Lansbury and him. Old Mrs. Polyfax always wanted to become an agent, and CIA accidentally hires her for a mission to Morocco. She may not have the experience or training, but she's smart and brave. But does have Ed Bishop. But yeah, someone can't spell when they Google stuff, obviously. An amazing film with a great performance by Lansbury. 999. Ooh, there you go. So it's very well received, that one. But then he did... There's nothing actually about that poster. Soul Man was slightly after Hitchcock. I could be wrong. I remember them at the same time, but I can't remember which came first. Never heard of this one. Had amazing stuff, yes. Talent for Murder, that is. Yes, the one with the wrong picture. I don't know how the hell. I guess. Was it a Talent for Murder? And somehow I confused it with. What did I confuse it with? Damn, web page is refreshed. The Unexpected Mrs. Polyfax. I think it must have a different name as well. Not that I'm stupid. I always get C. Thomas Howell confused with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That's the trouble with three namers. Is that Burt Gummer's wife from Tremors? I think you might be right, because I was just about to tell you that he was in a music video for Reba McEntire's What Do You Say? And then we get to The Secret of Giving, where he's Harry Withers. Oh, damn, I should have opened that, but that is Reba McEntire. And Ronnie Cox. As Christmas approaches, a single mother, played by Reba McEntire, struggles to raise her son and keep the payments on her Oregon ranch, which is difficult since she's heavily in debt. But she's a tough cookie and proves a steadfast attitude and an open heart go a long way to surviving the cold hearts and greed of the Scrooges around her. But there you go. So Ronnie Cox, that's about all I see. Soft-centered Christmas tale to end the run on. I think that is it for him. Yeah, there we go. So he, what did he do after that? Like I said, he's been in and out of stuff. He's mostly not done stuff. For the Cause in 2000, High Adventure, where he's Chris Quatermain in 2001, Black Point 2001. A lot of TV movies. Time Cop 2, he's the bad guy in that. Episodes of TV shows, One Tree Hill, but yeah, mostly. Let's have a look. He's on Instagram and X. Alternative name is Pete Chalieri. But he does have has taekwondo and kenpo and kickboxing, wrestling, fencing, and yeah, he's 6'5". Let's see. Yeah, I am following him. He's got 3,000 followers, of course, because of his. But he doesn't have a contact yet, so maybe next year we'll start seeing. Yeah, Reba McEntire. I like to beach volleyball. Oh, Side Out. I remember the name, but I don't think I've seen it. The best Reba McEntire is Reba McEntire from Tremors. He looked like Spandau Ballet in that one. Yes, he does. Right, who is next? Yes, changes like Bruce and the Jackal. I'm a sucker for a Southern woman, especially one with guns. I don't know what that says about me. That says a lot. Changes more than the Sloth changed his tops. And yes, Terror on the London Bridge. Yes, Howell has made a few B movies, Hitcher 2 being one of them. Oh, it's not you, Professor. You just haven't seen it big. It's been like this since I moved here. Right, who is next on the list? That was Thomas. Oh, here we go. Another one that's still going. If I can sort these pictures so they're in some sort of pecking order. One doesn't have a file extension. Didn't expect much from me, did you? Right. Whether it's in the right place, we'll find out. I don't think any of these are in the fucking... Oh, God damn it. Right. Here we go. There's the Dacascos. I can never pronounce his name. Dacascos. Anyway, it's him. Boom. There we go. Last seen in John Wick 3, I believe. We saw him recently. Still making films, still fighting. So Brotherhood of the Wolf, he was in 2001, so that won't be in the list. Some film called Bloody... No, I won't mention it. But yeah, he is still making martial arts films. A lot of them in Asia by the look of it. And turning up in TV shows in America. Doing voiceovers. Right. So let's see where he began. So 1989's Ninja Academy with my mate Gerald Okamura. But he is uncredited in that. And then let's see if I can... No. Yeah, this is... No, it's not that one either. Someone's fucked my list up. I'll try again. It doesn't know what it's doing. Or I don't know what I'm doing. I think I missed the one film he's in. Yes, I have. So, let's start again. I've missed out Iron Chef. See, I never watched Iron Chef, so I never knew he was in that until years later. Electric Blue on the poster. Yes, it's the 007 one, and yeah, has to be done. Hey, Jesse's here. Right. Mark the Customer Special. What is the Iron Chef? Okay. Cry Freedom. There you go. I think that'll come up. But unfortunately, I missed out Angel Town. where he's a stoner's driver, but we'll ignore that one. An episode of Doogie Howser. So yeah, Oliver Gruner's film will come up later. And episode of The Flash, and then an episode of Dragnet in 1990. Then we get to Dead on the Money, whatever this is. It does have the lovely Amanda Pays in it, though. Josh isn't here, of course. He's watching Mummy 1 and 2, so we can talk about. Although he might watch the replayback. Oh, another bad. Oh, Franz and Ramon are falling out. Brotherhood of the Wealthy was pretty good in that. So yes, we'll ignore this one because I don't think. What did I say he played? A martial arts teacher. Then we get to David Bradley, who will be appearing later, introducing martial arts sensation Mark Dacascos. I think he's the bad guy in this. But American Samurai, of course, directed by my mate, I think, Sam Furstenberg. Yes, it is. Yeah, American reporter teams up with a martial arts expert whose half-brother is a Yakuza, Japanese mafia drug dealer, to battle swordsmen from around the world in a Turkish arena. So it's just like blood sport, but in with swords and stuff. It does have John Fuchioka, who was in American Ninja, I think. Very good movie. Yeah, it's pretty good. But there we go. Let's have a look. I saw the original. Now, was OVA anime Crime Freeman is even better than source material again. I've never been keen on Dacascos. I'm not sure why. I remember renting American Standby. I remember it being pretty gory. Even I think it was cut in the UK as well. So I think that's a Blu-ray out now. But he's a big break, I guess, would be Only the Strong in 1993. But yeah, is that? I thought it was New Kids, but no. Who directed this? Sheldon Lettich, my mate Sheldon Lettich. I don't think we talked about this. Written by Jeffrey Lewis is in it. But yeah, because it's where was this one? This one, former Special Forces soldier. Oh no, Lewis Stevens returns to Miami to find his old high school invaded by drugs and violence. So yeah, it's got Stacey Travis. That's about the only name with most of them don't have pictures, but it's a very good film, as far as I remember when I watched it. I discussed it. Right, where are we? Never seen American Samurai. Have heard it's quite good. Yeah, it doesn't look like it from that poster, but yeah. Drive is the only one I've seen him in. Ah, yes, hello, Mike. With Drive, Crime Film, and Brotherhood of Wolf, and Toronto Cascos has easily made the best films of the bunch that Gareth is showing us. Ooh, there you go. I think the US version of American Samurai is Tim 2. Only the UK is missing the butterfly fight. That makes sense. Always the butterfly knife. The villain in Only Strong was the guy Van Damme beat up in the pool in Lionheart. Aha. Yes, that's what I remember. It's that weird dance fighting he does, isn't it? Is that Brazilian fighting? It's cut. There's an uncut French version. Of course it's cut. Right. Then we go to Roosters. I think. Yeah. Where he's Filipino's son. So this is the same year as Only the Strong, but it might come out afterwards. But yes. Edward James Olmos, known for his sense of humor. Maria Conchita Alonso, she was mentioned yesterday. I think someone liked her. So we need to have Ping. Not that good here. I got headphones on. Yeah. Right. So that's moving right along. Drag Strip Girl with Tracy Lords. He does. Oh, yeah, he's on the cover. He's on the top left. There was Raymond Cruz and Natasha Grigson Wagner. We did qualify the sequel. For some reason, Only Strong reminds me of the One Tough Bastard. They came out of video around the same time, I think. Probably is early 90s, isn't it? So there's a TV episode of Rebel Highway, but I don't know that one. And then we get a TV movie of Drag Strip Girl. So I don't know if it looks like Tracy's about to take her top off. But I think she stopped doing that in the 90s. Johnny is the bad guy who is trying to go straight and becomes smitten with Laura, a wealthy, good girl who's rebelling against her parents by pretending to go steady with him. Set among the backdrop of 1950s Los Angeles from Pet Sematary 1 and 2 director Mary Lambert. So yes, yeah, that's about all I recognize. But it's a TV movie. There is sexuality in it, so careful now. The cover's awful. Not selling it, is it? Watched One Tough Bastard the other night. The film, that is, wasn't just in the pub. Yes, gotta watch for those people. And then we get to Double Bloody Dragon. It's supposed to have launched. It's supposed to be a big hit, but I need to give it. I remember not liking it, but when it first came out, I only watched it for that. Oh yeah, professors. Fast cars, faster women. What does that actually mean? Are they running marathons? Are they actually running faster than the cars? Woohoo! Woohoo from Ian. Everyone give a woohoo for yeah. I thought that poster looked familiar, like Rodriguez's road races. Yeah, where is Josh? Couldn't be bothered to be here. That's where he is. What movie is One Tough Bastard? There's a different dot in the US. That is it. Someone will tell you now. Got to take it away. Oh dear. Josh at the cinema missing this. Awful movie. He's probably best. Like blatant dog shit. Yeah, tough. One Man's Justice in US. Thank you, Mike Muzz. I thought someone would help. All right, moving on. Then we get Kickboxer 5, Redemption. So who did we have? Daniel Bernhardt, was it? Yeah, he was in the Kickboxer 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, from last time. And then it was an episode of Tales of the Crypt he was in 94. Then this, where he plays Matt Reeves, not the director, but directed after David Sloan is murdered. Spoilers. It's up to kickboxing champ Matt Reeves to avenge him because. So who's in this? No one I can recommend. I don't see. Great fight scenes, but rather bad plot and dialogue. There you go. So, oh no, this is where I get confused. Kickboxer was the other guy. It was Bloodsport. So Matthias Hughes was in this franchise in part 2. Sasha Mitchell was in the Kickboxer franchise. Yeah, One Tough Bastard is a very British sounding title. It is. Looks like on that poster, yeah. This one I own on rental VHS with a double-sided video cover. Oh, nice. Always good fun, those are. Brian Bosworth, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. So, here we go. Then we get to Deadly Pass with Dee Pfeiffer. So, check out VHS Abyss's interview with Dee Pfeiffer. She's lots of fun. But I don't think he's got a big part in this. Double Dragon, Deadly Past. It doesn't say it's a TV movie, so my mouse is playing up. Right. It does sound like a Danny Dyer film. So this is by Tibor Takacs. Bartender on parole gets re-involved with his previous girlfriend, only to discover he's part of her criminal scheme. So Carol Alt and Dee Pfeiffer. Mark Dacascos down the list as Leo. Now, Carol Alt, what do I know her from? My Best Friend, Private Parts, no. To Rome with Love, Deadly Pass, no. Must be one film that I know her from. But so this was 95 was Kickboxer 5, and this Wing Commander 4, The Price of Freedom. He was Second Lieutenant Troy Cat Scratch Carter, and then we also had Crying Freeman, which has a 6.4. Beautiful artist anticipates dying at the hands of a hypnotized assassin for a Chinese triad, but he becomes the lover, protector, and a brutal war of the Yakuza clan. But who's in this? Julie Conrad, Ray Dong Chong, Mako's in it. But that's about all it is. One kind of action film is the review. There you go. She is Michelle's sister. I think there's 3 sisters. I think 2 of them are actresses. Carol delete. That's what I thought. I missed her name off. Bare knuckle fighting in East End flick. Us Brits don't do action films, no. So yes, that was they were aiming big for the Crown Freeman, but I didn't see how well it money-wise it did. I don't think it did very well. Too Asian for the Americans. Came out in France first, so it's a French film, that's why. 30 million francs budget, so not helpful. I'm not doing maths tonight. Right, then we get It's a Sabotage. One shot is all it takes. So, who knows what this one is? There you go. Oh, it was a really good director back then. Okay. I think she is the girl behind she is the girl behind the counter in Falling Down. She has some funny stories about that in the VHS Abyss interview. Oh, I missed out. We got one West Waikiki TV episode he was in. Then he gets these Michael Bishop in Sabotage. Former Special Services agent plays an intricate game of chess involving several federal agencies. Queen Takes Pawn. Another one by Tiba Takax. Carry On Moss. Tonya Todd in this. Before she was famous. Graham Greene, the legend. John Neville. So it's more of a military film than any martial arts. But it's not nothing to do with the Arnie film. Crown Freeman was released in the UK cinemas, but I don't think it played for very long. No, I don't think it did. I remember it VHS more than anything. Kind of done well. It's an action star crying on the cover. Exactly. That's probably what didn't help. Anime already filmed once before. Live action in Hong Kong as Dragon from Russia. There you go. It's a funny shot in the VHS film from earlier. It's called GBH, which is just it's Brit thugs fighting in pubs for 90 minutes. You can see that for free. There you go. The manga label VHS. No, I don't have Crime Freedom. No. But I remember the tape. I thought, I don't know that. He's in The Island of Dr. Moreau. Yes, that one. With Marlon Brando and Val Kilmer, even though they play second fiddle to, who is it? David Thewlis, of course. And Perusa Bulk's in it. I did not know that. But yes, everyone knows about that film. But what did he play? He played Lo Mai, which, oh my. But I don't know who that is in the film. I haven't seen it since the VHS days. Then we get DNA. This one looks good. This is more my level. I pressed the wrong one. A mad scientist DNA experiment on the bones of a mysterious jungle creature brings the carnivorous beast to life, and only a former assistant, Ash Matley, and CIA operative Claire Summers can stop it. But it does. So it's just an alien predator ripoff, basically. Mark Dacascos, Jurgen Pronchner, I can never pronounce his name. But, so value for money already. So, but I think got 3.7, a very alien-like creature in a very predator-like movie. Exactly. It's exactly what they were going for. But there we go with that one. That's DNA. Then we get the infamous Drive. This might be his best action film. I was about to mention that one. Never saw it, but the guy who stared at it. Interesting bloke. Freeman is a guy who was taken by the tribes, then hypnotized by a witch and forced to be their number one hitman. Therefore, he sheds one tear every time he kills against his will. I love that story. Yeah, now it makes sense. No, it was on YouTube. I saw it bizarrely as a lesser nasty. DOA looks better than Badlands. I probably would enjoy it more. Exactly. It is. I think we did mention gore in it at least. But yeah, Mark Dacascos born in Hawaii, lucky sod. Not Wales. So there we go. He's Toby Wong in Drive with what's his name? Kadeem Hardison, a bionic gunslinger and a tired bystander, join forces while fleeing deadly hitman causing mayhem on the road. A lot better than that other Drive, but it does have Brittany Murphy, Mr. Tyagi, Tracy Walter. But yeah, best direct-to-video action film I've ever seen. This one review does have on-the-run violence, tough guy showdown, gunfight, obvious stunt doubles as well. But that's HD's fault, not the actors. DNA was advertised. Was he on? I've only got the retail of the Alexa. It probably isn't on there. None of these films probably don't have an IMDb rating. Well, you're wrong. See, Drive has a 6.6, and Crying Freeman had a 6.4, so he did quite well review-wise. I thought it was DOA when I first looked at it, because it is. Oh, I'm going the wrong way now. Spoilers. Yeah, it looks, because it's the A is in a circle. Right. Then we get more Rutger Hauer and some facial hair with Mark in Red Line from 1997. When a man is murdered in Moscow, an experimental bionic research brings him back to life. He then sets out to find his murderers and the money that was stolen during the crime. Another Tibor Takacs. Actually, I think I've seen this one way back in the day. Actually, maybe recent, actually, the last 10 years. A bunch of Eastern European names, but that's about it. To get Rutger Hauer to agree to do this movie, writer and director Tibor personally paid for him to live as a homeless man for 8 months in Siberia. I don't know if that sounds legit, but it didn't do well. So we got murder of a nude woman, female nudity, murder of a child, nudity, money as the tags in this one. See, anyone know this one? Yep, Brittany was hot and in really underrated Ray Liotta filler called Phoenix. Rest in peace, both of them, yes. Also known Armageddon. Red Line was called Armageddon. Okay, shite. So thank you, Mike, and shite. The reviews are in. All right, let's go to Boogie Boy. Do. So we got Emily Lloyd of Wish You Were Here fame. Tracy Lords again. And Joan Jett, the singer. Toby Wang, Toby Chung, fucking Toby Chung. Yes. Let's keep that. So, 1998's Boogie Boy. What's that about, you say? A man who has just been released from prison vows to start a new life, but is put in danger when a drug addict cellmate appears. Written and directed by Craig Hammond. Michael Pena's in it. Tracy Lords, Linnea Quigley, so it must have appeared in one of my Linnea ones. John Hawkes and Joan Jett as Jerk. She's welcome over here then. We've got gay love, gay subtext, gay protagonist, sexuality is the tags in that one. Hey, Larry's here. Welcome. Thank you, Larry. Drive 6.6, Freeman 6.4, and he's strong 6. Yeah, see, he did better received than the main guys. So it's from executive producer Roger Avey, who did. So then we get to Sentry, looking cooler to Cuscus. This is 1998, only a 4.8. This one, another one from Tibor. Luke Kovac is part of a group. Black Ops, blackmail, assassinations. When the boss orders the murder of one of the team, he realizes it's expendable, and then yada. We've got no one I recognize. No. A great story drowned by brutality, violence, and massacres. Yes, fourth collaboration with Tibor and Mark. Came out June 1999 in the Philippines, filmed in Canada. Right. What was Emily Lloyd doing in that? Exactly. I got Madonna's big many, make it most or all. Okay. Let me tell you. Anyway, cough up. Just get bloody Reservoir Dogs quotes now. Okay, thank you. Right. And near the end of this one, we got Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen, and Mark Dacascos together at last in Code of Conduct. So this is 1998. I never heard of this film before, you see. Directed by Bret Michaels. Written by Bret Michaels, Charlie Sheen, and Shane Stanley. Is that Bret Michaels? Oh, he is producers. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Friday Night Lights. So he's invested quite well. Oh no, I think he just did the soundtrack. She's not the producer, as it says. And he also acts in this. So he was producer of Poison stuff. So he's yeah. There you go. It lied to me, but there you go. Who's seen this one? Oh, well, never heard of this. Okay. I have no code of conduct. Bloody horrendous. Yes, the Rock of Love guy. That's him. It's not on the poster, I don't think. Yes. There you go. The Castos is underrated. Driver. He's still going, bless him, as well, which is even good. That's Seagull Turd. Now footage from this one too, of all things. Has he got any funny tags? Charlie Sheen is in it. Martin Sheen is in it. Martin Cascos. Paul Gleason. Courtney Gaines. Joe Estevez is in it. Yay. Tina Nagan. I think she's fit, isn't she? So we have tags. Female officer, police officer guild. Police officer father. Female police officer father, drugs. But there you go. Opening career in 899. Martin Schultz will pleased to be on that cover. It's like it does. Right. From the director of Commando. See the base. This is I think yes, this is his last film of the decade. He plays Major John Murphy and Corporal John Dalton, so that might be spoilers. In a U.S. Army base, a senior Army officer leads a group of young men into drug trafficking. But yes, from director Mark L. Lester. With Marco Rodriguez. And I think that might be it, yes. Utterly baseless. I think Michael Myers wrote that review. Soldier, female soldier knocked unconscious, explosion in the 90s. There you go. That's you pretty much what you think of that. Random nameless fourth quote. Doesn't look quite as good as Commando. They can't all be winners. Martin Sheen, yeah, and the Joe Estevez, yeah. If they'd had, yeah, Emilio would have been up for that, or directed it. The whole lot. I turned off that John Cena film, The Marine, and just I didn't notice that. I don't mind The Marine. I think was it The Marine? What's the other one he did? Because The Marine had a wrestling franchise, isn't it? It has. Was it Miz in the later ones? Right, doesn't look good. I think. Oh yeah, that is the last one. So it's TV he did in '99 as well. 22 episodes. Of course, he's Eric Draven in the Crow TV series Stairway to Heaven, and 1 episode of Martial Law. But then Brotherhood of the Wolf was in 2001, and Cradle to the Grave he was in. I'll mention a few other ones here that I. He's in the I Am Amiga, which is the asylum type film when I Am Legend, or whatever the Will Smith was. And then, yeah, here we go. So Iron Chef, the video game. Oh, because is he playing himself in Iron Chef, so it might not be in this list. He's in, my mate Brian Thompson's film, where it takes the piss of all the famous actors, strongmen. He says he co-wrote it. Is he in it? No. Patrick Warburton's in it, but yeah. Showdown in Manila, episode of Lucifer, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But yeah, still acting and doing action today. Oh yeah, there you go. Marines. Yeah, Marine 2 was the other one, then Marine 3. Crow TV series, that was a turd. Only the Strongest might be his best. Maybe, I don't know. Was Crime Freeman's best acting, or was it Only the Strong? Right. So that's him done. Oh, shit. I closed my tabs. Idiot. Right. Who's next? It is not to be confused with the old man from Game of Thrones and. Right. Yeah. It's all fucked. My list is fucked. So, Iron Omega the Asylum could be more shameless, exactly. Right, what am I doing? Share my screen. So it is David Bradley. Right, so I did have all these names in tabs when I just closed them. So it's not David Bradley, the old man. It's David. Oh, David. It's not even on the list. Right, David. Not Dave Bautista. Come on, just give me the bloody name. Not the actor from Kaz. There we go. Right. So, what's he done? Apart from looks like he's in Kung Pao. Right, David Bradley. So we'll go back. He retired in '97 from acting. He was in American Ninja 3 in '89. Murder, She Wrote episode in '89. Hardball. I still can't believe I can't get hold of that. But then his first... Oh, there we go. American Ninja 4. The one where Dudikoff came back for 5 minutes. Not. But yeah, nunchucks on the cover. A no-no. But let's have a look. So yes, but yeah, everyone knows that film, of course. So then we get Lower Level, which looks interesting. 2 players, 1 building, no rules. So this is, says, I think it's straight to video. A depressive woman who is happening through difficult time to become the object of the desire of a security guard who reads a diary and then is obsessed her sexual fantasies. So I think, is he the... I'm guessing he's the guy in it. But yeah, there's only 8 people in the cast. A feminist suspense thriller with women wearing Maz t-shirt, pantyhose, black pantyhose, female stocking legs, female stocking feet. But there we go. I don't know if anyone's seen this one. Yeah, guess he was done after the American Ninja series. It's not Pin. Is it Pinhead's brother? I don't think so. UK cover for A and 4 says to the chain. It looks like he's holding a stick. I thought so. I thought that definitely does not look like the British cover. Then we get American Samurai again. So with his shorter hair. Then, of course, he's back in American Ninja 5. I thought we were done with this, but... so this is 93 with because I think Pat Morita was in... Is he in Bloodsport as well? And the Kickboxer franchise? I can't remember now. But when a scientist's daughter is kidnapped, American Ninja attempts to find her, but this time he teams up with a youngster he has trained in the ways of the ninja. So I'm guessing they were thinking of handing off on that one. James Lewis in it, to no one's surprise. But that's about it. 3.1. Nunchucker sequel American Daughter 90's. Was not intended to be a part of the American Ninja, but was made by Canon as American Dragons. And then explains why David Bradley plays a different character to the American Ninja ones. But yeah, the UK video cut by 1 minute and 11 seconds for all the weapons they use. Because, yeah, that was a thing. Looks like a Nikita ripoff. Yes, that other one did. Pretty bad, this one. I've seen... It's awful. Mortis and Bloodsport 2. Thank you. Right. Yes. Then we get Cyborg Cop. Now, this is my mate, Sam Furstenberg. This one... these are pretty good action films now, but of course they were straight to video fodder 10 a penny back in the day. Funny. So he's Jack Ryan in this, of all people. So it's got John Rhys Davis and as the bad guy. I don't think it's got anyone else. I think Cyborg Cop's a different person, isn't it? Oh no, he's David. Oh, we'll see in a minute. Sorry, spoilers. Born of Flesh, Turned to Steel. Off his stunt double. Yeah. Kidnapping, sex scene, cyborg, shootout, fist fight. Everything you want in a film. Also in an Andy Sedaris somewhere around that time. It's hard to tell. I don't see anything, but I could be wrong. 3.1 is about my limit. Yes, it's basically a kids' film. Don't know how the hell it got 18. Yeah, just because of the weapons, probably in Britain. It's the cyborg like the one actually in the movie. Spoilers, no. Is it? But sort of. I'm not saying it looks that good. Jack Ryan, the long-awaited Red October follow-up. I fear I may never see Cybercop 2. Let's have a look. See. Blood Warriors, another Sam Furstenberg film. So, and this one has Frank Zargarino, who'll be coming up later, another friend of the channel. So, Blood Warriors is 93 as well. So, what's that? 3 films: American Ninja 5, Cyborg Cop, and Blood Warriors. They just churn them out like that, didn't they? Maybe too many. Ex-Marine finds out his old buddy is leading a private army of mercenaries. When an ex-Marine refuses to join an old friend's personal army of mercenaries, a deadly battle erupts between the two men, and this is not good. I'm not sure who wrote that. But yes, a lot of unknown pictures in this one. But not good reviews. Frame up, ex-Marine battle training murder. That's about all it wrote. Filmed in Indonesia. Let's have a look. I own 7 David Bradley films on DVD and rental video. He may touch me now. Wow, well done, because I don't even have them on the DVD. No, it's not. I got the Don Dragon Wilson one, but it's not. It sounds like Cyborg Cop. Cyber something. Yeah, you may be the only person that does, Ramon. Yes, more impressive than owning all the Seagal films. I have 3 actually. Ooh, you can probably guess which ones. This one too, with American Ninjas. Nice. So, let's see. There's Cyborg Cop 2. It's another one from Sam Furstenberg. You thought he was dead. You were wrong. Dead wrong. Let's have a look. Cyborg Cop 2 came out within a year, 94. But yeah, it's Jack Ryan again. Yada yada yada. A fancy loner cop loses his partner to a crazed terrorist during a hostage rescue. He settles for the terrorist going to death row. In jail, what Jack doesn't know, he's a terrorist that will be taken and turned into a cyborg for the anti-terrorist group. When the cyborg wakes up accidentally, he kills the scientist and goes on. Yeah. So, 2 people, David Bradley. Oh no, only a few people have pictures in this. But get ready for female nudity, low budget sci-fi movie, female police officer killed, female police officer, and riffed by ST3K as well, and where Jack Ryan says, "I was born for trouble." Filmed in South Africa. So if you can. Anyway, okay. Oh, sorry, I missed the comments that didn't show up. Also, Blood Warriors, American Samurai, and Cyborg Cop 1 and 2. Excellent. Yeah, back in the day, I love these kind of movies. There were only a few of these I actually saw back then because my little video shop didn't stock them, which is a damn shame. Let's put the heating on. It's cold over here. Right. I think I'm going to gatekeep my list of watching other films that were copycats of other films I haven't seen. That's a good start. Get back to the other ones. David Bradley was in a bunch of late canon films, then nothing. Yeah. Yeah. The 90s canon films, of course. Right. Then we get 2 sexy ladies. Some cops like to do everything the hard way. Outside the law. So, stepping on, which is also known as Blood Run. But unfortunately, it's a TV movie. Thriller about workaholic cop who begins to suspect his new lover may also be a serial killer, from Bose Davidson. So yes, definitely canon fodder. So it has Anna Thompson, Ashley Lawrence, and Jamie Renee Smith. So, and Stephanie Swinney, all look good-looking lasses. Bill Moseley's in it. There's Hank. But is it as sexy as it makes out? Let's have a look. Female nudity, woman kills a man, child with a gun, woman fights a woman, skinny dipping. So rated R for strong sexuality, violence, and language. So yeah, also known as Outside the Law for that one. Let's see if anyone knows that one. Van Damme was kind of the only kind of upstart that stayed the duration. Yep. And yeah, David Bradley did stop late acting in the late 90s. Oh, I have Outside the Law with Anna Thompson. There you go. Barely started. Yes, you didn't. Because we are in 94. So there's not many to go. Let's have a look. Hard Justice. What's this ripping off? Straight to video. ATF agent Nick Adams goes undercover in prison to unravel a mystery of fellow agent's death there. Warden Pike, Charles Napier again, and his pet goons are involved in all kinds of corrupt activities, drug dealing and gun smuggling, to name a few. It's got Yuji Okamoto, who was the bad guy. What's it? Karate Kid 2. Vernon's in it. Friend of the channel. Good mate. And that is all I can find about this. Okay, barely. What's that guy doing in the background? He's doing a jig. He's playing hopscotch, exactly. He's not pissing her out. Right. Then we get... someone got the wrong picture. Shannon Weary in Sana Assault Final. So, yes, the only picture I could get of... Although, I could have got the... I think I chose the one with him on it rather than her. Because it's called Exit. It's directed by Alan Smithy, if that gives you an idea of what it's like. But anything with Shannon Weary in it is worth your attention, or both your attentions. An attempted burglary of strip club goes awry when one of the three burglars kills a man who draws a gun. The results of the trio taking the dancers and customers hostage. Yes, it's the Die Hard and the strip joint one, basically. Larry Manietti from Magnum PI is in it. But let's see what it says about this one while I look at pictures of Shannon Weary. For Playboy Playmate and model, Angel Boris features film debut and first nude scenes, if you like that. Stripper, strip club, female nudity, erotica, independent film. I bet everyone's seen this one. Yes, someone really liked John Woo films. Definitely ripped that off. Was he? Oh, shit. Spoilers. Can't work out. Oh, there he is, yes. I didn't recognize him in a moustache. But yeah. Final Assault was a Smithy's finest. If it's got that much nudity, it must be. Or just actually, yeah, Shannon Weary. So it must be Exit. But I don't know why he's on the cover and explosions when it's nothing like that. There's some strong sexuality in this one. So White Cargo, on the other hand. You can sort of guess what that is. Joe Haggerty is a police detective that works just for the fun of it, investigating murder that leads him to an endangered underground world of drugs, models as escorts, Asian and Italian mobs, and his ex-wife. Written and directed by Daniel Reardon. It has Shannon Tweed in it, so we get Tom Lister Jr., or Zeus, as you people know him. But yeah, that's about all it wrote. Just a look. Throwing darts, drugs, police, detective, murder investigation, criminal underbelly. So I don't know if it's supposed to be serious, but certainly trying for it. I like films that are so popular, only cover scan available has a menu in the middle of the image. I did my best for these posters. That's why some of them, like this one, are German ones, because they're the only ones you can get in half decent quality. Let's Get Harry. I watched Let's Get Harry the other day. Gary Busey. Damn. Who's the other one? The Consigliere. Don't Mind Hellraiser 4. That was a Smithy special. Yeah, that's the only Hellraiser I got in that X rental. It's a House of Cards at the moment. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Hellraiser Bloodlines. There we go. Right. So that's White Cargo. Then we get Expect to Die. We get Jalal Merki, who was in the last episode. So this is 1997. Expect to Die with Dr. Vincent McIntyre. When a military-tested new virtual reality simulator is abruptly cancelled when a soldier loses his life, its creator goes underground to continuing developing the device until 2 detectives break in and try and stop him. Directed and starring Jalal Mary. And of course, all the pictures are there's 8 photos, and 4 of them are of a woman in her underwear. But yeah, only two people have a picture: David Bradley and Brad Milne. But let's have a look at this. It says Apple Macintosh computer game reference to virtuality, low budget sci-fi movie, bare-chested male. There is a scene of sexuality. There you go. But there we go. Was going to be a sequel to Expect No Mercy, but they changed their minds. American History X is almost an honest movie. Ooh. Do you expect me to talk? No. Double Dragon should have been a Smithy. You can't believe someone fessed up on that. I hope Josh doesn't see this. Quality cover art, yes. I thought that the picture in the middle looks like Jim Carrey. Looks like Mike on the side or Arnie in the background of that one. Yes, isn't it? And usually doesn't predict anything good. Usually, yeah. I can't say he's got the charm or that's it. Robert Duvall, Biff from Back to the Future, Mark Harmon, and Glenn Frey. Yeah, it was a pretty good film, but it has this massively over happy ending that they got the guy Mark Harmon back, but how many people died? They don't seem to care about, especially on their team. Right. And then we get Total Reality. You might think we've already done this one, and As Expected I, but no, this is the same year. David Bradley stars as a roguish soldier, Anthony Rand, who follows a ruthless general back through time in a last-ditch attempt to save the universe, from Philip J. Roth, writer-director. So this has Thomas Kretschmann, token bad guy and everything, Patsy Pease, yes, strange time travel, but yeah, not much information about that one. Looked at the site, there you go. Expect to turn it off. Is that Jeremy Irons in the background? Hang on, which one? Oh yeah, that one. Yes, it could be. I think it's not. But yes, not well received. And of course, his final film with Brad Milne again, Crisis, directed by Jalal Mary, I think. Yeah, the man has 1,000 faces. He does. He's on the bottom right there. Philip Schaefer. Yes, it was. So yes, his last film of 97. Time is out. Oh, it's Friday, isn't it? Good. Alex reluctantly collects debts from the mom, who leads his brother to believe he's a shoe salesman. Yeah, moving right along. That's not the best way to go out. But yeah, that is it for David Bradley. Okay, let's see who's next. These actors were very good indeed, exactly. Tony Kaye wanted to be credited something on the American History X, the Guild. I don't know. Oh, there you go. So, that was David Bradley. Who's next? Old mate. Right, this one's a short one. Let's bring it up. There you go. Oliver Grunier. Grunier, yes. Still looks like that now. If you follow him on Instagram, he does he's got a YouTube channel where he does shows off training and stuff like that, gun tactics. So I always put it as Oliver. It's Olivier, isn't it? There it is. So still making movies. Eventually, when it turns up. What's she done recently? So Gunfight Rio Bravo in 2023. He's got a couple coming up. Let's have a look. Let's go back. So yeah, still making movies. Showdown in Manila, which only has a 2.6. Cyborg Nemesis, but that's doesn't look like it's got made. The Circuit films in 2001, 2, and 3. Crackerjack 3 in Crackerjack in 2000. Right, but then we'll start with 1990s. Right, if I've done this in yes, Angel Town again. There we go, the proper one this time. Angel Town, there you go. Angel Town and Nemesis. And yeah, Nemesis is great. That still holds up. That's a pretty good film. Amazing action in that one. Nemesis. Hey, Sean. So yes, Angel Town. What? Yeah, we didn't discuss this. So, French exchange student and martial arts expert Jacques utilizes his skills when he has to protect a landlord and a son from a gang of ruthless criminals in a rundown urban setting. So, yeah, that's straight. We've got Peter Kwong. That's about it. But yeah, basically comes to town. It was developed as a Van Damme vehicle. There you go. There's no tags on that one. Right. Yeah. No worries. Yes, trying to find another dam. I think they wanted Van Damme page. See, why do I bother reading stuff? You already know it. But yeah, so he comes to town, kicks ass. Oh, and I've gone the wrong way in my pictures. There we go. So obviously straight in Nemesis. 1992's Nemesis, which is written and directed by Albert Pyun, has Tim Thomason and Kari Tagawara, butchering that as well. Has Yuji Okamoto again from Nicholas Guest. Tom Matthews is in it. Brian James is in it. Thomas Jane is in it, totally nude. And his first acting role is Billy Moon. Jackie Earle Haley is in it. But it's got some great action and explosions and shit like that, but it's all real. So a few very close calls with the explosions and Olivia. Yeah, we've done the Cascos earlier on. Nemesis to Alucard meant the chat. Yeah, the Wyoming robber from Robocop is in a wheelchair. Tom Matthews in it. Tom Matthews also did quite a few action films. I know he's known for a few horrors in the 80s, but yeah, in the 90s he did action films. Albert Pyun, who did Cyborg. There you go. But yeah. Let's have a look at next. Is not Angel Town. It's in reverse order. So then we get to Automatic. He's the ultimate weapon. He's half human and fully automatic. So this one was an odd one when I watched it. 1995. See, Nemesis 92. This is 95. So this is an android model designed and programmed to protect humans from violent attacks. But one night, an automatic trying to grape soda a female employee. But yeah, then it kicks off and people are on the run. John Glover's in it. Jeff Kober's in it, who was in... Where did we see him last? Damn, we watched him the other night. I can't think what it is. Anyway, someone will tell me. But yeah. It's basically a cyborg, yes. The lovely Deborah Shelton, also full frontal. Doesn't mention that, but I'm gonna know from the educated. Granastasi and Alucard. Tom was in loads of Pyun specials. There you go. Pyun did a lot of crap. Unfortunately, that is true. That's a good trailer, yeah. This went anywhere near a theatre. Both making jokes again. You too. Only own Angel Town Nemesis VHS, Circuit 1 and 2 on DVD. The 2000, that's it. Not a big fan. Okay. Then we got, Savat. Got James Brolin. And, this is pretty much just a Western with martial arts. From 95 as well. So he turns up, a young French officer from 1865 traveling in the US searching the murder of his best friend, gets involved in a struggle between four farmers that are rich landowner, which is Savant is French kickboxing. So, of course, kicking lots of ass. Mark Singer's in it. Donald Gibb is in it. Rance Howard is in it. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed this one. The true story, apparently, of the world's first kickboxer. What's that for torso? This thing. Just dark. That's 4 more than me, Ramon. Oh, yeah. No, actually, yeah, I don't own any of this. I tried to get Nemesis, but it's a bit late now to get him to sign it. Oh, there you go. Crap, weird film. There you go. I don't think so. It was Van Damme. No, it was what's her face from Hunger Games? James Brolin, Father of. I knew him. The Hotel, bearded bloke. Yes, that's him. James Brolin. Hotel. I used to like Hotel. That was a fun program. Now we get to from Savant to Mercenary with John Ritter. This one was pretty good as well. I know it's straight to video stuff, but it's got John Ritter, who's a rich businessman whose wife is kidnapped. Was killed by kidnappers, so he decides to hire mercenaries to kill the kidnappers. But yeah, Robert Culp's in it, Ed Lauter, Mike Cove, and I think it had a sequel, but I don't think. See, one person says, if you love movies, this is a movie you'll love, and then someone else says avoid at all costs. But it's somewhere in between. But yeah. I think there was a sequel. I don't think anyone... Oh, yeah, he comes back. That's what we'll find out. So he also did one episode of The New Adventures of Robin Hood in 97. There you go. Oh, I haven't seen this one. There you go. Oh, hang on. Mike needs to see this one. That's good. BD was the first boxers, exactly. Night of the Juggler. Is that any good? Out in cinemas. It's yeah. Is that the Rutger Hauer one? Because it's pretty good. I don't know if it's worth a cinema, but I think it went straight to video in this country. But yeah, it's got good. It's got Richard Norton in it. You don't see him until the end. He gets unmasked. There you go. Sasha Mitchell. And Kickboxer 2 was also appealing. Mercenary was another cheapie. Weird to have John Ritter. Yeah. James Brolin was almost Bond, but he ain't got cold feet when Sean did. I think there was a sequel. Bravo used to show it a lot. Like the Juggler with James Brolin. I see. Right. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's not the one I'm thinking of then. I don't remember James Brolin. Right. That's it. Sorry. Yes. Salute of the Juggler. Because, yeah. Not Juggler, it's Jugger. Thank you. I'm going way off. Right, so get your ass to Mars with Olivia, where he's Caution Templar in 1997. In the future, Mars has been colonized. A martial artist arrives to investigate what happened to his brother. A powerful mining company is the prime suspect. Make of that what you will. Shari Belafonte's in it. Alex Hyde-White is in it, my mate. Punch. Don't think I ever got to see it before interviewing either of them. Extremely low budget with a terrible screenplay, unfortunately, it says. But there you go. Next one is not Mercenary. It's Mercenary 2. Have I skipped one? Hang on. Let me just double check. I must have missed a picture. TNT in 97. I don't think there's much about that one. It's another elite squad of soldiers on a top secret near suicidal missions around the world. Revenge, etc. Eric Roberts is in it. Sam Jones is in it. Simon Rhee is in it. But what's it about? There's not much details about it. Candy bar, teddy bear, special ops, gunfight, police shootout. I'll give you an indication. Get your ass to Mars. Oh, have seen crap. Yep, crap. Okay. Open your mind. UK VHS was missing a bit where he kills a guy with a pen. Yeah, now we're just getting Total Recall. Radiance are doing sweet box sets of Night of the Juggler and the Stuntman. There you go. 5 TNT on VHS. Don't know if I ever saw it. There you go. Photoshop is very damaging the craft of the poster, that seems. Yes, this is when. Oh, sorry. No, spoilers. Pressing the wrong button. So, yes, Mercenary 2 with Robert Townsend, of all people, and Nicholas Turturro. So, this is called Thick and Thin. This is a TV movie. No, the first one was straight to video. This one's a TV movie. He's in action again to save a hostage, but he and his team are betrayed and nothing is as it seems. Don't think I saw this one. Claudio Christian's in it. Sam Bottoms. Directed by Philippe Mora. Isn't that Howling 2 director? But there you go. Not much information about this. Very rarely is about TV movies. Brother of, he looks like Banderas. Yes, I don't know if he is slim, athletic. Fuck's sake. Let's put Total Recall on and we'll watch that. Right. Then we get to Velocity Trap. Crime at the Speed of Light. So this is 99. We're already at 99. He was in an episode of Martial Law in 99. Mercenary 2 was 98. A cop framed for murder is the only one who can not in cryosleep when a team of thieves boards an armored treasury spaceship. He's on to steal its load, $40 billion universal dollars, and then ram the ship into a comet to cover their tracks. Written and directed by Philip J. Roth. Why does that film right there? It does have Alicia Coppola in it. Georgia Fox. That's about all I recognize. Fairly good action and FX. So, comet, murder, rocket launcher, spacecraft, robot. Philip J. Roth, of course, who's famous for Apex. That's pretty where I recognize him from. If you know. On an edge sketch. See, that's why we have Myers here. Remember when sci-fi films have credits as a currency instead of dollars? Yeah. Right. So I think wait till we get to the end here. So yes, we get Ernie Hudson and Glenn Plummer in another Aliens action movie. In Inceptor 4. I was going to say, has it got a different name? No. Philip J. Roth again. Brad Dourif's in this. An elite military team investigates a crashed UFO in the Pacific, leading to a confrontation with the reptilian aliens. They must eliminate the alien threat before an airstrike obliterates the area in a race against time to save humanity. Sold. William Zabka's in it. Brad Dourif. As I said, I think that is it. Yeah. Is one of the views, and 1 star out of 5 is the other one. So, laser gun, striptease, stripper, female striptease, female nudity. Doesn't mention about aliens. Was a featured on the red letter, best of the worst. But there you go. So that is it. Gareth Wynn Schwarzenegger month. It's always Schwarzenegger month. Anyone see that video called something like Arnie's Diary of Total Recall or something? It's pretty fucking funny. Not sure if there's been any other films on here. No, they haven't worked with any of them. Glenn Plummer is the dude from Speed. That's why I recognize him. And the famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger. Right, so the last film he did of the decade or millennium is not that one. The White Pony. The Cinema Snob has done a video of this one if you want to know more. A magical pony, a fairy princess, and a little girl embark on this adventure. There's a rainbow in it, so it's a woke film. I don't think... Is that... So Warwick? Let's have a look. Wow. Now we're talking. What the hell is that? This is what happens when you play Jacques again. Let's have a look. Yes, Warwick Davis is in it. Lee is eager to visit her uncle's ranch in Ireland until her attempt to ride her cold cousin Shannon's horse results in Silky being injured and she is ordered not to ride again. When she meets Lucky, a leprechaun who only communicates with her, she learns that the beautiful white beast that she glimpsed from afar is in fact a bewitched fairy sorcerer who needs her help. Yada, yada, yada. So yes, the only two people with pictures of the 8 characters in this film are Warwick and Olivia. A horse of a different color. So yes, of course, Warwick Davis also playing a very unlucky leprechaun as well. So I'm not sure he's being typecast. But there we go. Was filmed in Ireland as well, which is odd. So there we go. It's just really horrible. Not a patch on the last unicorn. That's what it is. I thought it was she's the dancer from Showgirls. Did I direct this? That'd be something. This looks really horrible. Says it all when it's suitable for all ages. Not sure I agree. Let's see. Yeah, this. I pressed the wrong button. Hang on. To teach you people a lesson. Let's have a look. Oh, it's free on YouTube. There you go. But just because you wind me up. Buttercup. Let's share the screen and you can...
Ireland to follow her dream. To find a pony of her own.
Let's go for a ride.
But things don't always go as planned.
She's gone. She's run away.
She can't enter the pony show now. You're forbidden to ride any more ponies, and that's final.
So she strikes a deal with a magical friend. And together they pursue the fairy pony Zorica.
She's only one of the most famous fables in Irish mythology.
Only a mortal can catch Zorica, and that's you.
With a little bit of faith, Leah discovers that dreams really can come true. The White Pony.
We've got a lot of training to do.
Maybe I can help. Horse and rider must act together, move together, work together, feel each other.
If she trusts you, she'll do anything for you.
That's it.
Look, you're riding.
Against the odds, they'll prove to everyone that the most important thing isn't winning. It's believing in your dreams.
We three make a good team.
Come experience the pure enchantment of...
It's the White Pony!
The White Pony, with Olivier Gruner, and introducing Carly and Natalie Anderson.
She'll be perfect.
The White Pony.
To be sure. There we go. A Roger Corman film. I might have known. Paul Warwick, yes. I will try and reach out to him in next year. Right, let's get this over. We are 11 o'clock at night. Bedtime, everyone. So, who we got left? Let's go 1, 2. Fuck it. Lorenzo Lamas will have to skip because he's not that much of a martial artist. He does do martial arts, but I'm skipping him. You can deal with it. Right. Let's have a look. We are... Oh, fuck's sake. As usual. My pictures are all out of wank. Somehow we missed... Ah, there he is. Lamas rules. Well, if we... Because we're late already. Well, if we got time for Lamas, we'll do Lamas. Maybe a quick rush. Right. Now, here go my mate, Frank Zagarino. Lamas or Lamas? Lamas rules. He is good, but he doesn't do that many action films with martial arts, but hasn't stopped me so far. So, before I put the White Pony back on with the whole film, it's probably copyright free, so you can all watch it along. We will look at one of my early guests. Well, Olivia was one of my earlier guests as well, Frank. But yeah, Frank Zagarino. Lovely bloke, again, like Olivia. Okay, so he's, let's see, the 2000s, Airbus 4, Airbus 3, and then we got the 90s, right? So he's in in the 80s, Where the Boys Are, Barbarian Queen, Assassination. He's the Secret Service driver for her. Maximum Potential video with Dolph as Dolph's workout partner. Striker in 88. Mission Finale in 88. Train to Kill in 89. Psy Warrior in 89. And whatever bloody order I got these photos in. There you go. The Ravager with Oliver Reed from the director of American Ninja 3 in 1990. Shadow Chaser, of course. Yes. It's the same universe as Vanilla Ice Cube. Yes, he went blonde a lot, so he is a natural blonde, like in this picture, I think. But he is Mike Teller. With the help of Harry Crawford, must retrieve Mike's wife, Lisa, from the clutches of Jack Fisher over a matter of 500,000. Like I said, Oliver Reed is Jack Fisher, and Arnold Vosloo makes an early appearance in this one. There is First Couple Making Love, and then Couple Making Love with Deborah, Nico, and Candy Lee. They stripped him of his life, his pride, and his woman. Revenge is all he had left. Exactly. What's the tags? Double Cross, Shooting a Woman. Vietnam War veteran, Bare Chested Male. Male Rare Nudity. So all fair there. Right. Ice Cube. Right. Next on the list. No, that's the end. No, see, fucked it. There you go. Project Eliminator. We've got hair and he's got the body. So David Carradine is in this one. So this is 1991 as John Stryker Slade, but yes, it is technically a sequel to Stryker, where he played John Slade in '88. But he's got the hair. Fed up with the immoral weapons industry, scientific genius Dr. Markson tries to destroy his newest, most deadly creation, a ultra-sophisticated flying attack laser powered by the latest artificial intelligence. So it's got, like I said, David Carradine, Callista Carradine, and that's about it. But there you go. Not much about that. Shootouts galore. Yep, that hair. I'll read going to the DTs there. Yep, that hair. Speaking of DT, the guy with the gun looks like Trump. Why is there always a big face of an old man in the background? It gives it gravitas. Exactly. I think that's supposed to be Carradine. Going the right way. Right, he's got a small part in Waxwork 2, Lost in Time, as Zombie Killer #1. He was in Detective Extra Large episode in 1991, and then his most famous role, Project Shadow Chaser. Which I got him to sign that one. So yeah, he is. They're all different, but yeah, Romulus. Despite the fact, who is it? Martin Cove is so it's a Die Hard ripoff, Die Hard and Terminator ripoff in one. It's not Frank Langella or the other one, but this is Shadow Chaser by what's his name? John Ayres. It's got Meg Foster, Frank Ziegler, Martin Cove is actually technically the hero in this, but he's not even mentioned or shown on the front. But yeah, Frank is the bad guy. Josh Ackland's in it. But yeah, he basically people invade the office building. There's a robot killing machine, and Martin Cove is defrosted because they thought he was part of the could help with the design of the building or something. But it turns out he's a super soldier. But it turns out he is just an architect. But of course, he has to fight back. But the sequels are not related. Night Siege. Yes, that's Night Siege is the sequel. Later, there you go. Diplomatic immunity. I was waiting for that one. Right. I don't know how. Oh, it's a different poster for Blood Warriors with David Bradley. So we can skip that. Oh, there's the other poster. Then Final Mission, where he's Frank Flash Tato in 1994. Where is Steve Railsback's in this one. Air Force pilots take part in a black defense involving virtual reality, as they would. So, Frank is quite low down the list. Lesser B movie. Oh, it's got Billy Worth is in it. I didn't see him. Oh yeah, he's Tom Outlaw Waters. So Billy Worth, of course, from The Lost Boys. If you lost France, he was fake. Stop it. Yes. Right. So Shadow Chaser 3000. Oh, there's 90. So yeah, in the wrong order. So yeah, he's just Android in this one. So this one's another Die Hard ripoff. Die Hard Terminator ripoff. Terrorists led by an android take over a nuclear plant. This time not a launch a missile. But yeah. I forget who the good guys in this. Brian Genesi? Don't know. I don't remember much about this one. But that's good cyborg action. But yes, it's just another Die Hard one. And then I think there's the next one. They're all out of order, sorry. Yeah, I'll start again. Maybe if I date modified sort by ascending. Right, let's try again. Right, Never Say Die. Where is that one? Ah, there it is. I think it's because it's a VHS cover. Right, let's get back in it. Half Sting, half Billy Idol. Pretty much. Right. Wrong eye in the third one. Oh, there we go. We'll come back to that. The film Top Gun. It did like a N64 cover, but yes. Then we get to this one. What did I call this one? Never Say Die. Well, he's Blakey. That's just Blake. Right, so this is 94. Peaceful existence of a boat repairman is destroyed when the Reverend James Billy Drago shows up with his disciples. And of course, it all goes wrong. Billy Drago. There's Robin Smith's names appeared in a lot of these I've read out tonight. But I don't know who he is. Right for parody, apparently. There you go. That's about all it wrote on that one. Look at the cover. I mean, I like that. Okay. Then we get to... Right. I'm going to try and work this one out now. Which way my keys go? So we get to... so there's 3. Oh, yeah, I see. They swap sides. Then... so Shadow Chaser 3000, where he's Android again. From 95. Come on, open up. It's been 25 years since the space. Yeah, this has nothing to do with any of the films. The spaceship Siberia was last heard of, unfortunately now collision course with a communication service orbiting Mars. Then send up the android to help it. So Sam's Bottoms is in this. Yeah, that's about it. Not enough Frank, as someone says. Yeah, I don't remember much about him in this one. But does anyone know that one? I see Bella. See, you know what's that? No, yes. Saw 90's when it came out on video. Don't remember much about it. So the moon's coming over the mountain. I won't have a word said against this. Right. Then we get, I think, yes. Cybercop 3. But no, just more. I think it's fully robot, but all he's got is hair and lips. So he's Saint in this one in 95. A cop tries to stop scientists' experiments, turn students into cyborg mercenaries. Pretty much. Who's Brian Genesi? He's appeared in a few on this list. I've ignored him for now. One of the dumbest movies I've seen. Oh dear. Cyborg sci-fi, strong violence, police shootout, security guard is shot. Okay. Hey, there we go. Bless you, half Android, half Fido Dido. Smith is bringing my time. If that movie is in the movie, I'm impressed. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one, but I doubt the robot looks anything like that. Then there's more Martin Cove and Frank Zargarino together in Without Mercy. Yes, I'm in the right order from 95. But this one is an ex-Marine is framed for murder by an ex-officer not running illegal activities, including a slave ring and bare knuckle brawls. I'm not sure that any of that made sense, but yeah, that's about all they wrote for that one. His license to kill is his reason to live. So where was this one? I think it was filmed in Indonesia. Okay. Half man, half machine. Oh, shit. Then we get something more serious. Say, No Exit. With where he's Luca Lentili. This is 95. Yeah, so he had No Exit, Without Mercy, Cyber Cop 3, Project Shadow Chaser 3 in 1995. Written and directed by David and Michael DeSerto. It has Vincent Pastor. You might run every gangster film ever. Got a 5.8. I thought what the story is. Violent look at the East Harlem Italian Mafia opens with kidnapping, torture, and killing of a rival gang member and moves forward along a brutal course to its examination of two gang members as it gets involved in a messed up drug dealing. It's a bit more serious than the others. There you go. It's Married to the Cockroach Chick. It's not No Mercy, it's Without Mercy. I wonder if there's a film called Lucky Mercy or Absence of Mercy. I saw one back last year, the other day, and the new Frankenstein today. PJ film was good, but still one of the weakest he did. Del Toro's film was decent, just too much CGI and quite cheesy. Yeah, sounds like Nosferatu. Right, where else have we got? Warhead. It's coming for you. But, so he's Lieutenant Jack Tannen. After seizing an American nuclear missile silo, a terrorist group demand $1 billion and the president's resignation, or they will destroy Washington, D.C. So Frank's got his normal hair here, very blonde and bouffant. But yeah, no names I recognize there. Fine low budget action though. Time Bomb White House, American group. But yeah, not much else about that one is known. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. Next, Apocalypse. Oh, sorry, The Apocalypse. Have I got? Hang on, I gotta check. No. So Orion's Key. I didn't get a poster for that one. So that's is that? Yeah, it's Alien Chaser. That's also known. It might turn up in a minute. After two archaeologists discover an ancient alien artifact in Africa, they must run for their lives from both the unstoppable guardian and protector that awakens the result, and a greedy madman employer, both who want the artifact. I think this is Project Shadow Chaser 4. So yeah. No one I know I can see any names. So yeah, there you go. Orion's Key. It might come up in a minute, but that is the cover for a prophecy. Warhead, surely Kevin McClory will have something to say about that title. I'm getting Nosferatu vibes from, well made, but nothing I haven't seen before. Exactly, that's the same thing I thought. I've seen Nosferatu many times. Nothing different about it. And the Math of Madness, that is also true. So the Apocalypse, as I was not talking about that, is from 97. A salvage pilot and a bartender go up against a crazed computer programmer and the head of a criminal gang who have equipped a spaceship with nuclear warheads and plan to crash it into Earth. This starred Sandra Bernhard. See, Matt McCoy, Laura San Giacomo. She was in Sex, Lies and Videotapes, wasn't she? Among other things. That's about all she wrote in that. Woman murders a woman, murderess, murder, disaster film, criminal. There you go. That's all it says about this. There's not much detail about these films, especially was it Prince of Darkness? All these look bloody awful. Yeah. Right, so let's try. Oh, that's Warhead. So Operation Delta Force. Right. So Ernie Hudson, again, Jeff Fahey in this one. From the creators of the Delta Force. Now, I can't remember if this is a Furstenberg film or not. Actually, Operation Delta Force. TV movie. It is Sam Furstenberg. I think I got this one on DVD in the lot. A team of military experts and scientists go after a terrorist group that sees the deadly virus and are threatening to release it. Ernie Hudson, Jeff Fahey, Frank Zagarino, Hal Holbrook is in it. Let's give it some gravitas. Not bad, but not good. And good standard action film, it says. Virus, military, viral, Delta Force terrorist group. So there you go. Not much. Releasing Kuwait in January 3rd, 1998. Right. Then we get, there's quite a few coming up. Rod Stewart. Thought she looked familiar. Hey, Dr. Dan. Oh, hey. Sorry, Mr. Dan. Had a screener VHS of Apocalypse. Nice. McCoy looking a bit like Zod. Yes. Nice. Does it say Rod Stewart? Where does it say Rod Stewart? Or did I read that wrong? Then we get Convict. Every kill makes him stronger. Sold. All right, so it's Convict 762. I did watch this. Spacecraft with all-female crew is forced to jettison fuel due to an engine problems and make an emergency landing on a planet used as a penal colony. It writes itself. So, Shannon Sturges, lots of lovely ladies, Billy Drago and Frank Zagarino are in it. Atrocious in every way, apparently. Close-up of eye, spaceship explosion, prisoner, screaming man. But there we go. That one. Then we got Armstrong. With some Richard Lynch and Charles Napier's back. Oh, you might be right. I don't remember. It might be the Mandela effect. Right, so we're on Armstrong, a film by Manayam Golem. So that's from 98. Former Navy SEAL, now freelance military trainer in Moscow, unexpectedly visited by a man who trained him as a SEAL, accompanied to, written and directed by Manayam Golem, has Kimberly Cates, Richard Lynch, Charles Napier, and Manayam Golem as the Russian president, uncredited. Female, full frontal nudity, nuclear missiles, CIA agent, ponytail, Moscow, Russia. One of those is worth watching. Okay. That's that. Then we get The Protector, Matthias Hughes. I think we mentioned this from that one. But I don't think we went into it because it was not Matthias' film. I don't know why Matthias and everyone is dissolving from time. A man of mystery with no memory is haunted by a vicious crime lord and a band of lethal assassins from a government agency. The Protector, from an unlikely source, joins the man in battle to save the economic world and recapture both the past and kidnapped son. All in one go. That's about it. It's bad, but good in a campy sort of way. Assassin, government, crime lord, agency, kidnapping. Yeah. Very little details about that one. I think I've only seen one film tonight. Oh dear. Okay. Looks like Brigitte Nielsen. It's crazy how Richard Lynch set himself on fire because of a bad LSD trip. Yeah, it worked in his favor. Why is Matthias a ghost? I did think he's disappearing. It's full uncut version though. Then we get the first Airboss film. Failure is not an option. So is this this is Airboss. Oh, I missed it. So it's out of order, that's why. So he's Frank White in this. Hidden at a desolate airbase in former Soviet Union, is an awesome weapon, the only working prototype, a stealth fighter bomber, a mercenary assault team led by a former Spetsnaz colonel, and a beautiful but deadly Nadia assault the base to seal back the plane. If that made any sense. Basically Firefox. But not much is known about this film either. It's rated PG-13. So it's probably an 18 over here. there's that one. Then we get The Company Man. So I've missed one. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. No. Must have a different name, sorry. So yeah, Airbus 2 preemptive strike. Sorry. Yeah, my fault. I looked at the poster. The poster's the same. But yeah. Mission 2002 is Airbus 2 preemptive strike in 98. This is where things get just high above the Earth. Top Gun pilot turned astronaut Frank White commands his first space shuttle mission. When in orbit, a science team headed by Dr. Bender runs a critical experiment, a lethal virus, back on Earth. Exactly. So that's about all there is about this one. Some of the stock footage was personally provided by NASA. So there was Airbus 3, The Payback. I'm not sure if they're even related. So Airbus, Frank White. Oh, he is Frank White in both films. There you go. Kennan had potentially made great action films, but their methods film fast and cheap with their downfall, especially Manheim Golem. That is also true. Yeah. Boo. PG-13. I was about to bring up that surprise. That is fucked. It is fucked up that they do well like that. Yeah, exactly. So, right. Where did we get to? So this is back to The Company Man. So got a few more Franks. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Right, back on track. Protecting American secrets. So he's 2 characters in this one. Ooh. Ernest Gray is a bookstore owner who lives peacefully with his daughter when a crew of mercenaries attacks. The real identity of an ex-CIA agent is blown. Control 5, who betrayed him 10 years ago, is on his tail again. So it's got Matthias Hughes. I think we mentioned that last time. Brian Denisi, Robert Vaughn, Don Stroud. Fred Stallone, but I don't know if it's any relation. Cindy Pass looks lovely. It's not just painful to watch, but deadly. Okay. So that's that one. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, what about part 4? I didn't see. Sorry, there was a part 4 further up the list. Airbus 4, The X Factor. I mentioned that earlier, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Canon need to be choosier. They just made way too many films and not enough good ones. Yeah, exactly. What did I say? 30 films I counted in 1987. Canon were best doing what they did best. As soon as they tried to be big, that's when they went wrong. Yeah, chasing big films. We got a Baldwin and Frank Serino, the Daniel Baldwin in this case in Fallout. Oh, I've gone too far up. There was an episode of Covert Justice where he played Frank White. So I don't know if that was the Airbus character or not, but he is Fedorov in this. Russian border war with Tajikistan leads to a nuclear blackmail of the United States. Luckily, the United States has superior weapons. Terry Ann Lynn is in this. She looks like a Playboy bunny. But that is about all she wrote. Yeah, not much information. PG-13, but Americans got a bit more. Oh, nude pantyhose. Pantyhose, female stocking legs, outer space, and Die Hard scenario is the description. Your stream, Gareth, part 4. Frank White was walking in King on You. I thought it sounded familiar. Then we get No Tomorrow. We've got Gary Busey, Gary Daniels, we saw last time, Frank Green, Jeff Fahey, Master P, and Pam Grier. So yeah, this is the last film of his. In the 90s, he was in the video game Command and Conquer, Tiberian Sun, and No Tomorrow is his last film of the 90s. A major arms deal is going down, and 3 separate characters are desperately trying to get into it. Each is either a true criminal or out personal profit, or an undercover agent. Yeah, it's directed by Master P. So there you go. Jeff A. Yeah, I mentioned that. Larry Manaretti again. George Chung. An okay Gary Daniels with random action scenes featuring Master P. Female frontal nudity, sex scene, explosion, airplane, helicopter. Everything you need for a Saturday night. Right, that's that one. At least we got Life Force due to their overspending. That is thankful. And Delta Force and Invasion USA. That is also true. Right. Let's see. Pushing it. Right. I think we'll have to. I'm afraid we will have to lose Lorenzo because this next one's another big one. And I'm far too tired. Right. So our last one is a favorite. Let's have a look. Okay. And Firewalker, of course, and Death Wish 3 and 4. All the good canon films. Right. See if I can do this in a proper order this time. Let me just double check. It's Michael Dudikoff, of course, the American Ninja himself, and also in and Happy Hooker Goes Hollywood. That's their first proper canon film, isn't it? So he's occasionally makes an appearance in a film. Navy SEALs versus Zombies sounds fun in 2015. But yeah, a lot of stuff. Right, we'll go back. So he's in Uncommon Valor as Blaster's assistant. Tron as conscript number 2. Bloody Birthday as Willard. But that's about it for then. And of course, Bachelor Party in 84, American Ninja 85, Avenging Force 86, American Ninja 2 87, Platoon Leader 88, River of Death 89. And then our first film is Midnight Ride with Mark Hamill. So there we go. Yes. So a housewife just left her cop husband and she picks up Justin McKay. She'll wish she never did as she's plunged into a nightmare and the grip of a psychotic killer. The killer in question being Mark Hamill. Robert Mitchum's in this. Let's have a look. I think that's about it. Don't recognize any other names. Road Warrior meets Friday the 13th, apparently. Exploding gas station, don't they all? Explode contemporary setting in a diner. There you go. Don't know that one at all. I recognize the poster. Not that you can see it. All right. Take care, Ramon. Sorry about Lamas. There we go. Sorry, Midnight Ride. I should have shown the picture. Oh, a proposed American Ninja 2 is probably a better. I love American Ninja 1. But there you go. Right. So let's see what's next. Air America. Dudikoff is in America. I've never spotted him. He is General Lee and is uncredited. Then we get American Ninja 4, which we discussed earlier. Don't know to run to that. Then we get the Human Shield, where he's Doug Matthews. So we're only in 91 already. So, an ex-Marine, of course, is, who was hired to train Iraqi soldiers to fight Iran, returns to Iraq as a CIA agent to free his brother, who's been imprisoned there by a renegade general. Directed by Ted Post, who did Magnum Force, Beneath the Planet Beneath the Planet of the Apes, and Hang 'em High. His last film he directed. Also, Go Tell the Spartans, Good Guys Wear Black. Bloody hell. Thought I recognized him. He's in America, yeah. Exactly. Midnight Ride looks bad. Mike Hammer isn't a very good actor when you get down to it. But yeah. I've never seen Human Shield. Human Shield either. Oh, going the wrong way. The Woman Who Sinned. So he did do, what's this? A TV movie. Which, beautiful adulterer must confess to clear her name and then save herself from the killer. So it's got Tim Matheson, John Vernon, it says Tom Everett. I don't know if it's that Tom Everett, Claudia Christensen, and Dick Miller. But yeah, don't know that one either. But not many TV movies came over to the UK. Then you got Rescue Me with Stephen Dorff, the young Stephen Dorff, and Amy Doolin's So that's Rescue Me, where he's Daniel McDonald. And after two criminals kidnap a woman he secretly loves, Fraser and his friend Mac ride a motorcycle across the country to save her. So that is... Dee Wallace is in it. Kimberly Cates is in it. We mentioned her earlier. That's about it. Coming of age road trip teen comedy type of film. Okay. Yes, certainly did. Did cop another one that should have been the biggest. I had potentially got stuck in B movie ghetto. Yes, that is true because he was his James Dean looks. Then we get Chain of Command. I think most people might know this one. When Merrill is thought to be a CIA agent gone bad and teaming up with some other alphabet-named agency to take over an oil-rich country of Khmer, he must find he's in the middle of a very explosive situation. Not knowing who he can trust, is forced to process elimination through the chain of operatives he encounters. Oh, from my mate. I think it's my mate, David Worth. Yes. Kickboxer director, Bloodsport cinematographer, David Worth. Excellent. Rented Rescue Me, one of Cannon's last films. I think Manime and Norm had split up by that point. Yes, I think they had. Right. Oh, going the wrong way again. I've only seen 8 Cannon films. Oh dear, Ian. Let's change that. Chain of Command is fun. He has a bit of more personality on that one. Yeah, that helps, doesn't it? But then we had Cracker Jack earlier. Now we get Cyber Jack, and we had Cyborg Cops. This is where I got a headache. He was in one episode of Historias de la Puta Mille, but 22 episodes of Cobra, the TV show, in 93. Don't know that one, but then we get to Cyberjack. He's an ex-cop who must confront his old enemies when a software company is taken over by cyber terrorists in search of a world-dominating computer virus. Another one with Brian James. And that's about all I can see. Pretty enjoyable. Pretty standard stuff. Take of that what you will. But there we go. Don't know that one myself. There we go. There's an issue on Electric Boogaloo on the Australian Blue. I felt really bad for him. Yeah, he was in a lot of Cannon films, and they're mostly good. But then Soldier Boys, a dirty half dozen, but twice as deadly. Let's see who's in that. Soldier Boys with a Z, of course, because they're tough. A group of prisoners are going to Vietnam to rescue the daughter of a VIP. The ones who survive get their freedom back, but hell awaits them. I think I saw that one. Carrie Tagawana is in it, or whatever her name is. Don Shroud is in it. I don't recognize anyone else. An okay movie, apparently. Don't know if I know that one. Oh yeah, Saw the Valiant's not good. King's on the Line not good. Cobra's great. Castaway's pretty all right as a one-off. Over the Top, it's rubbish. Bloodsport, Superman 4, Master of the Universe. We had to see those last two especially. So yeah, they are not great films. Then we get Bounty Hunters with 1996 Bounty Hunters, I should say. If my mouse would work, I'd open them up to tell you about it. Bounty hunter who forms an uneasy partnership with a rival to capture a fugitive, but the hunters soon discover that the crook is a man on the mob once dead. Hang on, this is just a Midnight Run ripoff. So Lisa Howard, that's my mate Ken Kersinger's in it as Kesh. Not that he's returned my Freddy vs. Jason CD cover, DVD cover. So there you go. That's that one. Don't know that one. Then we get Moving Target with Billy D. 1996. A bounty hunter with a pregnant wife is left, who is urging him to get rid of a job, gets framed for murder and trapped in a war between Russian gangsters. Michelle Johnson is the wife, I'm guessing. I think, yeah, that's all it says about that one. Actually, not bad. Got Billy Dee into it. Of course, it's not bad. Filmed in Canada. On a quest for chocolate bars. Coconut chocolate bars. 10 to Midnight is great. Yes, sleazy as hell and a great ending. It's big jacking of. So then got Crash Dive. A lot of these will work. Oh, hang on. Oh, there is a Soldier Boys video game in '97. Let me just check. Yeah, with the same based on the film. There we go. Crash Dive in '96, which is nuclear submarine. The USS Ulysses rescues supposed victims of a boat disaster who turn out to be terrorists intent on capturing nuclear weapons aboard the sub. Only a former Navy SEAL can save the day by sliding aboard the sub when the sub is underwater. Let's have a look. Frederick Forrest is in this. Catherine Bell. But yes, basically a Under Siege ripoff. But with a bit of a twist there. Yeah, never watch trailers. Full stop is probably the best advice. So there you go. Strategic Command, another one I recognize because it's got my mate. Or sadly, Richard Norton was in it. That's why I recognize it. I think Richard Norton might be the bad guy in that one. This is an executive decision ripoff if it didn't. Rick Harding is a former Marines officer working at FBI as a chemical and a rock ripoff, a chemical weapons designer. While packing up for the night, a group of armed soldiers led by criminal Carlos Gruber break into the FBI research staff. So yes, Richard Norton is Carlos Gruber in that one. I think, is this the one with Bryan Cranston's in it as well in an early role? So yeah, it's executive decision for the poor. Because yeah, they have to. The plane's carrying a virus, so they have to decide if they're going to shoot it out of the sky. Frederick Foster from just now to Crash Dive. Yeah, 10 minutes ago. He's got bounties. Luckily, I like bounties. So when we have celebrations, that's the only ones that are left. So I get those all to myself. Then I start choking on the coconut. Right, then we go Hardball with Tony Curtis and Lisa Howard, where he plays Jersey. Incompatible fugitive recovery agents, the flighty Jersey Bellini and the more serious-minded female partner BB have for the last time ticked off monster Wold Tony Curtis by apprehending his rather inept henchman just as they're about to commit a robbery or kill one of Wold's enemies. Is it a comedy? Tony Curtis, I said. I don't see anyone else. Only just watchable. But it's an action drama, so it's not a comedy. Oh, some nudity. Ooh, right. Then we get The Shooter. Hey, Rob. Oh, no bounties for Michael Myers. Rob's here. Josh is back from the Mummy. He won't be watching the Double Dragon abuse earlier then. Yeah, we're waiting for you to turn up. So The Shooter, a Fred Olen Ray film. Another one I've interviewed. So a bit different this time. This is a Western. Cowboy intervenes on behalf of a prostitute who's been terrorized by a gang of thugs. He guns down the attackers and shepherds her to safety. I think they just spoiled the whole film. But it's got Randy Travis, William Smith, Hoke Howell, Libby George, which are pictures worth seeing just for that. And Fred Olen's masterpiece. So from the director of Sniper with Seagal. Okay. Freedom Strike with Tone Loc. Oh, yeah. Right. So he's playing Tom Dickinson. I don't Have we seen that name before? No. If my mouse would work. Right. Oh, the movie returns to stage very poorly. I did think so. So, when a priest treaty between America and Syria is thwarted, a renegade head of a Syrian army retaliates in a major way. He steals a nuclear weapon that only the Freedom Strike Team can stop. Cue an action-packed race against time to save the world. So yes, Tone Luke. I think that's the only person I recognize. So yeah, lightweight Zhukov. Dead on target. Well, there you go. Another military diehard. I've had to skip on Lorenzo Lamas because I haven't got time. I just used the last one, but yeah. Right. So countermeasures. He's back on the sub. Yeah. So he was in, what was it? Crash Dive as James Carter. This time he's countermeasures Jake Fuller. When an elite Russian nuclear submarine carrying a doomsday weapon is hijacked, a submarine demolitions expert in the USS Springfield are deployed to obliterate the terrorists' plan in the sub and a frantic race against time. So another Fred Olen Ray actioner. Don't recognize. So, oh, my mate Robert F. Lyons is in it as Commander Larkin. But he's in 10 to Midnight as well. I think he's the bad guy's lawyer in that one. And then he's Bronson's partner. He's in Death Wish 2 as just a radio guy in the TV station, and then he's in what's it called? Murphy's Law, where he's Bronson's partner, so he works his way up. So that's countermeasures for you. Is that the guy from Ace Ventura? Oh, which guy? Why do submarines always have to be covers always have to be red? Who's the guy from? Who did I mention? You have to mention it again. It dawned on me that I haven't seen Tomb of the Emperor. Oh, there you go. Haven't. I don't know. It's got Rachel. It's not Rachel Weisz. Who's the one replacement? That's still fit. Oh, tells Bronson about his sex life. Oh, he's in Murphy's Law. Robert F. Lyons is not in Ace Ventura, but I haven't seen the third one. It's got Yetis in it. Right, then we get to Black Thunder. All these are, just going into one now. Black Thunder, which is a top secret stealth fighter, is stolen. Only Navy test pilot Vince Connors can recover the plane and bring it back in one piece. Battling terrorists and flying with deadly nerve gas. Hang on, we've done this one about 5 times already. He has to evade his mentor and the enemy's top pilot. So another one with the late great Richard Norton. Frederick Forrest is in this as well. I've seen him a few times. Catherine Bell's in this as well. Worst action movie ever, someone said. But murder of a nude woman. Woman murders a man. Nudity. 2-word title. Body lands on a car. If in case that's what you're after. Ace Ventura dude on the one before Countermeasures. Jet fight one. Oh, Tone Loc. Yes. Sorry. That is Tone Loc from Ford Fairlane and Ace Ventura. But then, so you got 2 Black Thunders. I don't know which one I prefer. But then we get Ringmaster, as I mentioned earlier, with Michael J. White right at the beginning, 2-3 hours ago, whatever it bloody was. So he is not doing any fighting in this one. Talk show host, special guest grievance backstage in front of and behind as the host travels. Yeah, it's Jamie Priestley's in it. There's a few people I recognize, but Michael J. White, Michael Dudikoff are the reason I watched it, and I wish I hadn't. It's not good. It's basically just a day in the life of the people that go on Jerry Springer, and then them ending up on the show. Oh, Mariella Bello, usually a decent actress, but terrible. Yes, unfortunately. Black Thunder is basically remade as Flight of Fury with Seagal, and they're both a bad. Thank you, Michael Mars. I suspected as much. Musketeers Forever with Lee Majors. So you've been a good boy, Lee. Right. So Musketeers Forever. This is a weird one because he is D'Artagnan in this one. A group of ex-secret agents opens a jazz club in Las Vegas when they discover that a local Indian reservation has been threatened by a greedy and powerful gangster. They act all for one and one for all. We have Dudikoff, Lee Majors, Sabine Carazanti. That's interesting. That is about it. One of the best low-budget movies ever. Ooh, there you go. Of course it is. It's got Lee Majors in it. I don't think. Where was it filmed? Was it actually filmed? No, it was in Canada. There you go. Vegas calendar. Okay, right. It's Lee Majors. I say that every time I see him now. It's a great idea. A quiz night. Judikoff movie does have to guess if it's a jet fighter or a submarine. I don't think he's holding that gun. I don't think he is too. He's not looking. Yeah, Lee Majors always looked old. He did, apart from $6 Million Man, but that was right. In her defense with Marlee Matlin. She's the deaf actress, isn't she? So this is coming up to the 99 now. He's Andrew Garfield in this. A lawyer has to defend his lover who's accused of murder he has committed himself. Now he has to defend her in court without implicating himself. From Superman 4 director Sidney J. Furie. So let's have a look. Oh, that's about it. There's a Doug Sutherland, but I don't think it's a relation. Lesbians, overtones, topless female nudity, man lie, deaf actress, sign language. But there you go. Well, he was an American ninja. So yeah, I'm counting him. An Oscar winner for a change, exactly. Wonder what happened to her. She was in a few things, TV-wise, I think. Then we get to Fugitive Mind. We are one away now from ending this. Sorry, Lorenzo, but another Fred Olen Ray. A man finds out he was brainwashed to kill an important government official. Heather Langenkamp is in this as Susan Hicks. Ian Ogilvy, the Saint. Let's have a look. Richard Gabay. Another mate. We still message each other on Instagram. But yeah, he's doing interviews now. I wonder if he's going to get Dudikoff on. But yeah, he's Tony in this. This movie sucks, oh dear. Suspenseful, unpredictable, and intelligent. By intelligent spelt wrong. Okay. Moving right along. Yeah, that's it. That's a god. Oh, that's a shame. William Hurt was the right shit to it. Okay, I think we're on last film, The Silencer, with Spanish subtitles. So there we go. The Silencer. He's Quinn Simmons. A federal agent is assigned to get the inside scoop on a dangerous terrorist group. In order to blend into their ranks, he's forced to fake his own death and make friends with the group's deadly but charismatic leader. So we have Dudikoff and Terrence Kelly. And that is it. Fairly simple and easily watchable. Not a bad movie. So that's a good one to end on. Gunfight, shootout, chase, foot chase, fake identity. Some brief language. We are done. Thank you for that. Oh, there you go. I haven't seen Less Gods in years. It did make me cry, I admit it. Yeah, it's one of those that was very big at the time and Oscar winners and all sorts, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. I can relax. It's I tell you what, I will do a quick rundown of Lorenzo Lamas, but we won't go through each one as detailed because he's got more than anyone by the look of it. Let's have a look if I can find a picture of him. Some idiot did it wrong and doesn't look at their pictures. Thank you, Josh. So there he is, Lanzalamas. So I'm going to go back a picture. Where is it? Oh, it's just a different picture. There you go. So we've got Night of the Warrior. Let me know if you've seen any of these. Hello, Stacey. What date? Oh, Rob will be live in soon. You're still up on Killing Street with Michael Perry. I can't remember what we decided. Is that a canon film? But you got Final Impact. Then we got The Swordsman. Snake Eater 3. So it shows what order these are in. So yeah. The Snake Eater films aren't bad action films, actually. CIA with O.J. Simpson and Alex Cord from was it Airwolf? Bounty Tracker with Mateus Hughes. I think we mentioned that last time, but I know on the poster there. Thought it was Fabio. He does have gorgeous hair. CIA 2 Target Alexia with John Savage. Final Round. The Flesh and the Devil. Oh, sorry about the tits, and that's your sort of fucking poster. Oh, 2 sets of tits. I didn't see that. Then you got Bad Blood, Midnight Man. It's too loud. Gladiator Cop, The Swordsman 2. That I need to find. Mask of Death, not Marked for Death. Terminal Justice, Cybertech PD. The year is 2008. Black Dawn. The Rage with Boosie and Roy Schneider. Poor Schneider. Doing so many straight-to-video action movies in the 90s. It'll be Midnight Men soon, exactly. It's confirmed now. I think hopefully the sun has been pinned off. Oh yes, the son, of course, in Mummy 2 and 3, wasn't he? He was older in 3. Yeah. Undercurrent. Don't know that one. Back to Even. That's Michael Pear again, is it? The Muse. Is he mentioned in? So you got Andy McDowell, Sharon Stone, Albert Brooks, and Jeff Bridges. I remember that coming out with the Sharon Stone as the Muse, but yeah, these covers look great. Generic action movie title. Bowl. Exactly. Oh, breakdown cover. Yes, where was that? So, oh yeah, that's it. I see it. Have I messed up already and gone the wrong way? Or is that it? Oh, maybe that is it. But where's Snakey? Oh, there you go. No, that is it. Where's? Oh, maybe the snake. Maybe he took over the Snake Eater role. There you go. Whew, we made it. I think that is it. Yes, let me just check. Bad Blood, yeah. Terminal Justice. Yeah, so maybe he's only in Snake Eater 3, or they were 80s films. Let me just double check my message. Yeah. Snake Eater 3 was 92, so there you go. Whew, right. Thank you. It doesn't even feel close to 5. Yes. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I've been doing this for nearly 3 hours. But we are done. That's 9 hours of action stars in films that we haven't seen. Thank you, Kenneth. We need some rest. Superb list. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do every film they've ever done. Otherwise, I'd still be on the first person. Yes, I am away tomorrow. Back into Wales. Back Sunday night with the stunt legend Andy Gill, who, apart from doing Marvel films, he's done some proper stuff. He's done Bad Boys, Armageddon, Batman and Robin, Double Team, The Rock, Street Fighter, In the Line of Fire, Hot Shots Films, Hook, Cool as Ice, Highlander 2, Maniac Cop Films, They Live, Moonwalker, Dead Heat, Deadpool, Sledgehammer, the TV show. Yeah, Knight Rider. He did 2 seasons of Knight Rider where he was the main driver, I think, of the stunts. But yeah, a load of 300 credits, so should be fun. That's Sunday night. While we're here, before we hand over to Rob and the captain. So video store training videos on Monday with Alucard. Boys in Blue with Cannon and Ball and Matt Pugwell on Tuesday. Box Office America on Wednesday. Young Sherlock Holmes on either Thursday or Friday now. And then Commodore 64 on the 29th. And that's it for now. Until December's Beast in the Bloody Heat. Right. Sorry. Yeah, Cool and Ice and Batman. Yeah, he's done the big films. I'm just as educated. Thank you, Ian. Because I'm going to say at least 80% of those films I've never even heard of. So, yes. Good night. Sleep tight. Hope the bedbugs do not bite. If they do a poo. Put it in a Cornish stew. Fish charges elephant, turning to be king. Words of wisdom. Thank you, friends. Wales has been sunny but freezing cold this week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to freezing my ass off in Wales. All right. Take care, everyone, and thanks again. And leave you with this long extra.